Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Seal Podcast, episode number 329 for July the 24th, 2026. My name is Fraser. I'm joined on my left by Pilch.
Oh, hello.
On my right by Dave.
Hello.
And fresh back from Buzzstock, it's Neil.
Hello. It's been a week. It was only 2 days. It's not like a month, a week, it's not Coachella or
Don't
something.
play it down. Do not play down Buzzstock.
Hang on, I need to
right?
forget. I've got to change my levels. Sorry.
Okay, good. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your patience, us having a week off last week. Pilch and I did get together and we did a couple of hours of intense gaming discussion, but we didn't record.
Is that what you call it these days?
Or we just didn't get together. We're not too sure. One of the two. Everyone all right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
very good.
Bit fucked,
good,
actually,
good
to be
to
honest,
hear.
but
Are you? Why is that?
been busy, mate.
With what?
Busy working.
You've been on holiday, haven't you?
I have been on holiday, so that means I've had a lot of jobs to do.
Oh. All right, we're going to get to those. Any of them interesting?
They're in the notes. Not that interesting, though. Don't.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll get to them. All right. Well, let's. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do some listener stuff first,
Okay.
and get that out of the way. Then we'll have a little bit of a football chat. Not too
You
much.
say
football
get that
today,
out of the way for the listener stuff. That's a bit
Yeah, that
disrespectful.
bollocks. Is it? Rocksteady returning from wherever he's been at. He's great wandering somewhere.
That's Pilch's
that?
boy, isn't it?
No,
Is it not?
nothing to do with me.
You sure?
Yeah.
Rocksteady says,
Yes.
returning viewer here. What is your favorite MMO, if any? And also, what is the greatest of all time flavor of Pringles? Because there is a right answer.
I'm not
he
sure
says.
how we're going to know. Whether
Favorite
they're correct.
MMO?
I don't really play. I've only played 2, I reckon, and one's a bit like, is it really an MMO? And that's Destiny, /Destiny 2. It's not really an MMO in the traditional sense, but there are a lot
I'm
of
not
people
really
playing
an
it.
MMO. Yeah, I'm not really an MMO. I can't really even think of any
Oh,
MMOs
how'd you say
I've
it?
really played. MMO.
Okay. I've played Elder Scrolls Online for a bit. Oh, what about Red Dead? Red Dead Online's not really massive, is it? It's just multiplayer online.
Never played it.
Oh, yeah, you did. We come and played poker with us.
Oh, yeah, maybe like
Yeah,
Maybe have a
fine,
fist
I
fight
think
with
I
your
had
cousin.
one
No, it's not massively
game.
multiplayer.
No, I didn't play much of that game at all.
Well,
My
Yeah.
toe in.
You're going to say something, Dave?
Final
Destiny's probably.
Fantasy game, but
No.
Dave, your mic needs attention.
There you go. Is that better?
That
Oh,
is
that's
much
better.
louder.
Final Fantasy is one of them. a
14.
MMO? Is it 14?
14's the MMO.
Right.
We're not really an
I ain't played
MMO
it, though.
bunch, are we?
No.
Well, Destiny's the closest thing, probably. And like I say, for a bit, I did play Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, but that's sort of like MMO for babies, though, isn't it?
Ooh, all right. Mr. I don't play fucking MMOs at all.
Well, that's because, if I was playing, I wouldn't play baby ones.
Did you ever play, what the fuck was that game? There was a game on the PlayStation 3. It was like a massive
narrowed it down
online
a bit.
shooter. It was like
Oh.
256 player multiplayer online shooter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was that called? That made me laugh because I had that game and then I sold
had it
it
as
on
well.
eBay a week before they shut the servers.
It began with an M, I swear.
Yeah.
I think
can't
like
remember.
massively odd. Oh, no, I can't remember. I played World of Warcraft and got up to level 60.
There we go. Now,
That's a
now
proper
we're
one. That's
talking.
That's
the
all
OG.
right. Right, there
Is
we
that
go.
the
I knew
OG?
it was in
Yeah.
there somewhere. There's your
Yeah.
answer.
And I had to stop playing EVE Online because that would have taken over my life.
So you've got an Eve account, have you?
Yes, I had one.
How much is it worth, Dave?
Not a lot. I played it for like 6 months.
Have you got a Star
solid.
Citizen as well? You got a
No.
Star Citizen license?
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
But
I'd say Destiny's the
Eve
closest thing I played, really.
Eve was my one that I could have, if I didn't have a family or friends or a life, I would have
Yeah.
just quite happily put like myself into the EVE Online world.
I was watching an interview with some guy the other day, and he was talking about Eve, and just how much it took over his life, and how much money he spent on it was just insane. I was like, that sounds brilliant. It really sounded excellent. But you need to have it, like Dave says,
What's your
having a-
retirement game, is it?
if you've got a wife and kids, you're out of that straight away. Forget it,
Yeah.
right? If you have responsibilities to anything other than yourself,
Yeah.
no chance.
Yeah. Guild Wars. I played Guild Wars as well. That was good. MMO.
That's still
I
going,
did
isn't
play
it, Guild Wars?
Guild Wars 2 is going. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like they did a
never played.
remaster or something recently, Guild Wars.
I don't know. I
Maybe.
know there's loads of add-ons and stuff. I never did get into the Star Wars one.
Knights of the Old Republic, is that? Was that a master? That
I
was
think
the
that was an RPG.
No, it was something about the Old Republic, wasn't it?
I don't know. But yeah, there's a few, but I didn't get into that. No, I don't know. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
It's just too much of a commitment. Yeah.
You
Retirement.
catch
like
me
Neil
playing
says,
thousands of hours of a
perhaps.
game.
The thing is, I have a
No.
sneaking suspicion that when it gets to retirement age, and you can start playing these MMOs for out, you'll be so worried about how much time you have left on this mortal coil.
He won't bother.
You'll be like, I'm not sinking 12 hours a day into World of Warcraft. No
Right.
chance.
When else you can do it?
Mm.
That's the
Yeah,
only
but there's
time
other
you can
things
do
you
it.
want to
now.
do, right?
Is there?
Yes.
Like?
I don't know. We don't know what we don't know, Neil.
Smell
I
babies'
guess.
heads, or I don't know.
What?
Go see
Smell
things.
babies' heads. Travel
Smell
Smell
baby's
them.
heads. Oh, I love
Yeah.
the smell of a good baby.
I mean, I
yeah.
assume that's your grandchildren you're referring to, but hopefully, like nothing else more creepy than that.
No, just random babies. I'm sure
Just
we'll
walk
be able to
past
get
some
away with just
random
walking
people in
up
the
to
shop.
people in the
Yeah, well, if you
supermarket,
have a friend who
sniffing
hands
a
you their
baby.
baby, right, and you smell
Excuse
it,
me,
you
madam.
as long as it
Mind if
hasn't
I smell
pooped
your baby's
itself.
head? Excuse me?
Sure.
Security!
We have a head smeller on the premises.
There's your show title.
Head smeller.
So, Pringles.
Ugh.
I'll move it on, Fraser, because you're slacking a bit here. Pringles. Right, when I could eat Pringles,
Oh, they're gluten contained, are they?
yeah, they got wheat in them.
Oh, you can't eat them and Dave can't, I mean, because they're full of fucking
barbecue.
lactose, probably.
Barbecue is the flavour of Pringles that
Barbecue.
you need to. Yeah.
No, I can have salt and vinegar. So salt and vinegar is my Pringle flavour of choice.
You couldn't eat the sour. My vote would be sour cream and
Oh no.
chive, or is it sour cream and onion?
I love the sour cream.
Is-
Is
I
it
was going to
onion?
say, is that just not cheese and onion?
No,
my
sour
my
cream. and
daughter,
onion.
No, not
my daughter's recently picked up. Well, today picked up a Takis Fuego
What?
flavoured Pringles.
Takis Fuego? Something
Fucking hot.
fire. Is
Yeah.
it fucking hot?
Yeah.
You can buy
Yeah.
little ones now, can't you? In like the bags of crisps,
What?
little mini ones. Let them get them at Tesco's. Lisa bought those
Rocksteady
last
says,
week.
Fraser, you were right. Was that sour cream and onion then? 'Cause that's my favourite. So.
right on.
Oh,
Well,
One
that's
thing I
not
will
right.
say that we had. I bought it. I don't buy them very often. We don't buy.
Can we block
crisps very-
Rocksteady for
I-
that ridiculous answer?
No, he knows. We don't buy crisps in this house very often because it's just too dangerous. But the other, sometimes I weaken. And last week I did weaken, or a couple of weeks ago, and bought a tube of just normal, regular Pringles.
Can
what
you
the-
get? Do you
what
get the Walker's
Brits would call?
Pringles?
Don't interrupt. What Brits
Sorry.
would call ready salted. And I
They're
bought
just
a tube.
original, aren't they?
And I bought
Called original.
and I bought a tube of sour cream and onion, and both my wife and I separately, without prompting each other, said that they tasted less strong than they have been in the
Oh.
past,
Oh.
Less strong.
which was
They've
better.
taken
I
the
thought-
salt out.
No, it just felt like they just maybe had reduced that sort of flavoring that they, whatever they didn't.
There's less
it felt a
lactose
little
in
bit
it.
more mild. Yeah.
Perhaps
so,
you just remember them more fondly than.
Mint Safe's in the chat, chatting away.
it's shrinkflation, mate. They're just cutting back on everything. They
It's
cut
cutting back on
flavoring.
ingredients now,
Yeah,
as well as size.
exactly.
Rocksteady said to Fraser, you were right, by the way. And Bunger's in the chat. Gluten in
Oh,
Pringles, none for
that's
Pilchard.
Daisy.
Mint Safe. I posted Mr. Seal emoji early. It's quite a rare occurrence. And said evening seals probably lays over there. I guess that's when I said, do you get the Walker's ones? But
Yeah, we have Lay's.
Yeah.
so do they do lays
Same thing.
like Pringle things, don't they? In a tube.
Yeah, I think so. They all do
Mm.
their own version, right, or something. I think.
Yeah. Tesco's do stackers.
If you're going to
I
buy
think
them in
they're
a
called.
tube, though, you're going
Stackums
to
or
buy
whatever.
Pringles, right?
Yeah,
That's-
Well,
stackums,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
all
sour
right, thanks,
cream.
Rocksteady. Yep. Oh, you agree with the sour cream?
Oh yeah,
Neil?
definitely sour cream.
good,
I
man.
mean, there's
Oh,
some
good.
like paprika was quite good. To be fair, I do like a bit of
Yeah,
paprika.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
yeah.
It's
But
it's
sour
not.
cream's king.
You're 50-50 if they're going to be on the shelves, though. Sour cream and onions always there.
Yeah.
So how do you eat these? Because I used to just stack them
You
like
know, I put
about
them in my
10
mouth
high and just
and chew.
eat the whole. Yeah, but one at a time. I used to
No.
just like stack about 8 of them and go.
Yeah,
I
it's got to
just
be a hand.
whatever
Yeah.
comes out. I usually like
Yeah.
tipping out the crumbs at the end by the time I get to them, usually, and I just go big
Nice.
handful of crumbs.
All right. Thanks, Rocksteady. Mark says, MS Rangers, how you doing, Mark? Good to hear from you. He says, evening, boys. Today the PlayStation Network has been down for many hours. What are the chances that they have been hacked and taken offline due to the news that the PS6 will be all digital? I've tried to play FC26. Was that Football Champion?
It's the new FIFA, basically.
Yeah.
I've tried to play FC26 offline and it keeps saying I need to log into the PSN even though I am logged in. Well, I
mean,
believe
that could be an EA server's problem, to be honest. But
Amazon Web Servers. They go through
Oh,
Amazon
AW.
Web Servers.
Oh, do they?
I heard that I heard AWS went down. So
there we go.
I
I hadn't
believe.
heard anything about any of this until the question came in.
No.
Likewise, I just did a quick search to see if I could see anything. They
Because
mentioned
I
Amazon
follow
Web
quite a lot
Services.
of the gaming stuff on the Blue Sky, but no mention of the PSN being down at all today. So
I wouldn't say they have a lot of outages, but they do seem to have quite a few outages. PlayStation, don't they? I can't remember Xbox ever going offline.
there was a huge one
PlayStation
for
have
PlayStation.
quite often had every few months there seems to be some sort of
I don't know about that. I've not really ever
situation.
had a problem with PlayStation.
Yeah, wasn't there,
Since the massive one when basically North Korea hacked them after the interview film, which was made by Sony or paid for by Sony. Do you remember the interview film with, what's his name, James Franco, where they went into North Korea and basically made a mockumentary about Kim Jong-il, I think, maybe. And then that's when they got hacked for ages and they were giving out compensation and all sorts. Because that was down for a long time.
I don't remember that.
Seth Rogen, Mint Safe says, yeah, he was in that as well. Do you not remember that?
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
Was it long a time ago?
I mean, like, it was within the last 20 years.
I remember that one. It was quite big at the time. Yeah.
Right.
It was huge. It was out for ages, like a month
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, when I was at work last night, a black Trans Am Firebird pulled up at the petrol station, and I said to the old boy I work with, "Oh, the bandit's back in town." He had
Nice.
not got a fucking clue what I was talking about. Never
What?
heard of Smokey and the Bandit. I said, "Are you shitting me?"
Oh, that's lame.
I mean, that is old.
Yeah.
That's like 40 years old.
Well,
at
all right,
least.
but he's still never heard of it. I cannot believe.
Oh, I can.
Well, he's like 70 something. I
Oh,
cannot
well.
believe
He's
it. He
probably
had
forgotten.
not heard. Oh, maybe. But yeah, he didn't know what a clue. They didn't have a clue what I was talking about.
He's more of
Yeah,
an
one of them great movies.
left turn Clyde man. Or right turn or
Clint
whatever it was. I
Eastwood,
can't fucking
right
remember.
turn, Clyde.
We digress. Mark says, I think the
I
PS6.
apologise.
I think the it's quite the left turn there. I think the PS6, like rumors say, it will be more like a Switch, i.e., portable, as well as being able to be docked. Do we think that PS6 is
No.
going to be like that?
I don't think
so.
that.
Where's
but-
that? That's the first
Well,
I've heard of
talk
that.
about that because that's the question, isn't it? What do you think, fellas, at the end of it? Something like that.
Yeah.
If you carry on reading.
He says, hence, I think this is why they are saying no more discs, because the console will be too small for discs to be run, but they won't say yet about the portability. Thoughts,
No,
gentlemen?
it's going to be fucking huge because it's going to have a massive fucking fan on it. I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah.
it's liquid cooled. It's,
It's
going to be
liquid
enormous.
cooled.
It's not going to be portable. It's not going to be portable, and
No.
the reason it's not going to be portable, I can't. Oh, no, I'm saying it like I know.
Mhm.
I believe it has to be more powerful than the PS5. So there's no
I
way it could be
believe
portable.
There will be a
Portable.
portable, but it'll be basically like about as powerful as a PS5.
Yeah, That
and then
could
there'll be the PS6, which
the
will
PS6
be
would be full
about
blown console.
£4 million to buy. So
But unless Mark's
it'll
privy to
come with
something
free
we haven't
aircon,
done.
but it does cost £4 million.
Anybody else got an opinion?
Oh, what the PS6 is going to be, or just generally.
Well, you and I have both given our opinions. Dave, Pilch, no.
I just don't see any point. I can see, yes, more portability. The brick that is a PS5 being reduced in size to make it better for the for the room, but whether it's going to be truly portable like a Switch, I can't see it.
I couldn't even see them getting a portable PS5.
You've got no imagination.
You know, a portable as powerful as a PS5. I couldn't even see that being done right now.
The Switch is mad. The Switch is mad how what it can do. Switch 2 with the DLSS whatever they've got going on. They're in with Nvidia, so they've got that DLSS deep learning stuff, and it's bonkers how good some of the stuff looks on Switch 2, considering how underpowered it is.
Well, how big's a Mac Mini? That's a tiny little thing, and that's pretty damn powerful, isn't it? If you get the Pro version of that,
it doesn't come with a screen, obviously, or any controllers.
No. But I'm saying we're talking about something that's powerful and making it smaller.
Yeah,
they can seem to manage.
That is plugged into the wall, though. So,
I mean,
that's the problem. All these portables need the power is the problem because they're running off a battery.
Yeah.
So you can have a really powerful handheld, but it only lasts 5 minutes because the battery is just getting caned.
Yeah, I had a Game Gear that had 6 AAA batteries in that lasted 2 hours.
That's not bad. 2 hours. I never thought they lasted that long. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they do. I mean,
that was before rechargeables.
It feels like we have this sort of slowing down of progression. You know what I mean? Like
in tech generally.
You know, we're not taking the big leaps every generation that we were taking before. So if that's the case,
only in price is what we're doing now.
Are we
big leaps in price?
Are we going to see smaller units that can do just?
I don't think they can do much in terms of making things like what used to be is how much more transistors they could fit into the same physical space, and that's basically not happening anymore.
No,
I feel like we've hit the limit of what they can do pretty much.
Most of it's cooling is the problem, isn't it? It needs space to keep things cool.
Yeah, it's all down to heat and power. Power generates heat.
It doesn't matter.
They need to keep it cool.
The smaller it is, the harder it is to keep it cool. So they
that's
can't
like
make them.
The steam machine, whatever thing, is like a lovely little cube, and it's cool in a way, but it runs at like all of the components. Like my processor will run up to like fucking 300 watts or whatever, but whatever's in the steam machine can only do about 30 because it's too small to generate enough cooling.
Yeah.
So that's where the power comes from, is the heat.
Are we not overdue for the next, or are we not due for the next massive technological jump? Where now
quantum computing is the thing.
Is it quantum? Is it light?
I think that's the only thing. I don't know. Light. I mean, sort of light anyway, isn't it? It works at the speed of light. Everything.
Well, TVs haven't changed much in the last 5.
We've got new stuff.
6, 7 years, have they? So
we've got a new one now.
Things don't seem. What we got now?
Yeah, mini RGB is the new one.
Is that back to cathode ray tube?
No, it's sort of better than OLED apparently. Brighter, and still gets all the blacks and everything. Mini RGB.
4K, 6K. What K are we getting up to?
Oh, no one needs any more than 4K. We've got an extra question in the chat.
All right, let's move on. Thanks, Mark. Good to hear from you. I don't know what we answered there for you, but maybe you can pick something from.
What about the extra question in the chat?
Yeah, no, there's Just Wondering's got a question as well.
Yeah, I'm not finished. All right.
Well, I might forget. You'll probably forget if I don't tell you this question now.
Oh my God! You probably forget, Granddad. You fucking useless piece of shit.
It'll be a quick one.
No, I'm putting it in the questions. I'm putting it in the questions.
Fine.
He's doing it properly. Look.
Dave's watching stream.
Make sure you use capitals, Dave.
Oh shit.
All right, I see something's in there from Master Blackthorn.
That's not what I was referring to. Are you watching the
I
Twitch
don't see a
chat, Dave?
question though.
No.
No, see. Dave is not watching
There was a
the Twitch
question
chat.
in Discord.
They said there's a question in the chat, is what I said.
What's the
That's
question,
not actually.
Dave, from
That's not a
Discord?
question, Dave. Master Blackthorns isn't a question. It's a statement.
What's the question?
Anyway, do you want to hear the question now?
Okay, go on, ask. Go on, do the question.
It's from Bunger. Says, question, why is Pilch always purple and pixelated? Can't he get better Wi-Fi out there?
There's nothing wrong with the Wi-Fi out here. If someone's when they start recording, the bloke's
So
not got
every
enough
time-
processing
See, it was
power
worth
at
asking the
other end.
question, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is a good one because it's funny. Every time we start the show and we're all chatting amongst ourselves, no issue. Well, generally no issues. We're just sorting the odd bits and pieces.
Yeah.
out. Video's normally fine, and then as soon as we bring Craig in to record, Pilch goes to shit.
I'm recording at
Every time.
4K, 120.
Well, that's
hertz.
probably the problem. Get it down to 1080.
Come and live with the scrubs at 1080p.
Oh dear.
Don't do it
Daisy,
now,
do you want me to
obviously.
turn your Wi-Fi off? So mine's better. Is that what you want?
All right.
Go on then.
Just wondering says, what is the most expensive gadget you have owned or work related that you have broken by accident, incorrect usage, or just by plain old stupidity?
I can answer this first. 'Cause,
Oh yeah, there's something on
yeah.
his mind.
No,
Brilliant.
so I've got a vivid memory. When I must have been about 14 or 15. I really, really, really wanted for ages a remote control helicopter, like a proper helicopter before these quadcopters and stuff like that. Basically a replica.
Not a drone.
Not a drone.
Not a flies itself thing.
A helicopter.
Right.
And I got it for Christmas, and it was literally the first flight that I had. I went straight into a tree, and it exploded. and and the look on my dad's face, because it must have cost like a couple of £100, and back in those days that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if Blackcopter's going to have a remote control.
But I
You
just
didn't think to
like-
keep it steady, like, or just learn how to keep it
No,
hovering in a little spot.
I just like whacked it full up, full forward, and it went. just the look. Oh my dad! Oh my dad! Just like,
Can't claim that on the house insurance.
yeah. So yeah, that's the most expensive hobby toy that I've destroyed in the most spectacular fashion.
Mold in a few seconds.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm pretty good with my shit. I tend not to break. I can't remember the last time I think I broke. I think I might have had an iPhone 5 or something.
Brace is gone.
Oh,
Praise
praise
God.
God. iPhone 5 might have dropped it on the floor, and the aerial, the little antennae broke in it. So it stopped working as a phone, but didn't actually break the phone itself. They were quite known. I think it was the 5 or 6. They were quite known for having the antennas right on the edge of the case.
What was that? Sorry, Pilch, I disconnected.
Just an iPhone. That's the only
Oh.
thing I've ever. It didn't break. It didn't. It didn't break the screen glass. Nothing. But it joggled the antenna loose. They used to be in the side of the frame of the
case.
phone, and I just dropped. Yeah, and I just dropped it on the floor. Quite not that hard, and then that give up the ghost. It wouldn't work. Couldn't get a phone signal on it anymore, which is quite important on a phone. But I think that's the only
When
thing I can
when
remember.
there were phones, yeah.
I used to go fishing on my push bike, and a couple of times my fishing rods had gone through the front wheel
Oh yeah.
when I was younger. But nothing, not expensive gadgety stuff.
No, I left. Remember back in the day, I had my first phone was an orange flip phone. This must have been 1997.
Your first phone was a
96,
flip
99.
phone.
It was like Orange did a phone where it had a little flip panel, like the whole phone was there, and then you just flipped a little panel down
What
to
down?
reveal the keypad.
You
Anyway,
look like
it was.
a right motherfucker there, didn't you?
Oh man, that was back.
I've
when
got them
having
all
a
up here in the loft.
You're
Got
like
all my
that-
phones.
Hey,
Every
Scotty,
single one.
beam me up, Scotty.
That was back in the day.
Samsung had a little flip one.
Yeah, no, not everyone had phones back then.
Yeah.
So when you had a phone, it was a big deal. Anyway,
Yeah.
I left it on the top of the car and just drove away. Never started again.
Classic. Well done. Well done.
You know,
I've got. I reckon I've done some stupid things, but the only thing I can really remember is I broke my brother's multi-tap for his PlayStation, and I only remember it because he lost his shit massively. Do you remember the multi-tap things?
yes.
Because the PlayStation only come with 2 joystick ports. They're weird as
It
well.
was like an L shape, wasn't it?
So it was like like a boomerang almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just picked it up one night when we were around my mate's house and just plugged it into itself, and he was like, I was like, what?
Yeah.
He was like, and it was fucked. I was like,
And that screwed it?
Yeah, it totally fucking screwed it up. And it was like, I don't know how much they were, but he was fucking livid. I was like, I'll just buy you a new one. Sorry, mate. But that's not that expensive, really. But there must be other stuff I've done, but I can't really think of anything right now.
I don't.
But yeah, he was fuming, absolutely fuming, because it's the capacitors. They hold some current in them. Obviously.
Yeah, it must be, right? Yeah. Well, I can't imagine why it's got capacitors in it, but
I don't fucking know.
about
I don't know how they work, but I guess it was capacitors because that was still. I was like, it's not plugged into anything. How can it do anything? But yeah, it definitely fucked it.
Lent a gadget to someone and it come back broken?
Oh, probably.
I lent my SNES to my brother-in-law, and I'm assuming the fuse just went in it, but because they used to go pop. But yeah, he borrowed it for a couple of months, and I haven't had my SNES back yet. Is that all right, Stu? Oh yeah, I'm still playing. Yeah, I'm still playing it. About 6 months later, I finally got it back. Turned it on, nothing. That's gone. That's packed up. That was mildly annoying.
Right.
Yeah, mildly. I'd have been quite annoyed about that. They're expensive, SNESes.
They were.
Are you an
Master
SNES
Black.
man or a SNES man?
SNES.
Master Blackthorn says he's been playing the Halo campaign Evolved, and it's fantastic. He loves a bit of Halo.
I read some reviews earlier on Steam.
So do I. I'm waiting. I can't play it for another 3 days, but
well, I can play it in 3 days too because it's a good Game Pass.
Yes, he's obviously paid for the
paid extra. He's got it on the PlayStation probably as well, or we might have it on PC. I don't know.
I don't know.
PC or
Can
PlayStation.
you explain what this is? Because I've seen a few things about it.
It's a remake of the original.
It's not a sort of a remake. Yeah, they did do a remake. They've redone it twice already, I think, actually.
Right, okay.
But this is just the campaign, and it's a bit like that Oblivion thing that they did, where the game is running, the normal game is running, but they've running it through an Unreal Engine kind of graphical filter, so it looks really fucking nice. But it's still running on the old engines because it still feels like Halo.
Right.
Right.
But it's just like the graphics look
about
amazing.
3 months. Well, I say pre-installed. It says do you want to install it, and when you look at it, it's a file of about 23
10 megs or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but actually installed today or yesterday. I turned it on today, and it had been installed, so
had an update,
it's ready to go. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, it's because the game's actually out now. But yeah, that people on Steam were complaining about it stuff like account links and all that crap, and then not being able to run the game and all that sort of shit. So it's on mixed reviews at the moment on Steam.
most people are probably playing Conkers anyway today. Let's come on Game Pass.
I've got a question in chat from Rocksteady.
Highly requested game that people have been anticipating for loads.
Which one's this? Sorry,
Conkers Reloaded, is it?
Yeah, it's not even the original.
Oh, it's not Conker's Bad Fur Day?
No. That was that actually was that a Nintendo game or was that?
I played it
Xbox?
today, and it was like an online shooter thing, which I'm not quite sure. Well, no, it wouldn't let me go online. I had to play it offline, but it was like a 4v4
Conker game.
Yeah.
I ain't looked at it.
Well, I looked at it for about 2 minutes.
I need to answer a question to Rocksteady and say this is not an AI deepfake green screen. Well, it is sort of an AI deepfake green screen. I'm not actually in the pub. NVIDIA Broadcast is putting a background behind me.
It's got nothing to fucking do with AI. All right, can we just stop that? It's just a fucking green screen. This
it's NVIDIA.
Since the fucking 70s, dude.
It's NVIDIA. I haven't got a physical green screen behind me. The computer is doing it itself.
Yeah, so it just knows what it's doing.
It's deep
He is
learning,
actually
mate.
in the pub.
No, stop
He
that.
just tells
Deep
us that he's not in
learning.
the pub.
Deep learning.
Fucking 500 quid graphics card. That's what it is. It's not fucking deep
Mate,
learning.
it was a lot more than fucking 500 quid, I can tell
there
you.
you
When I,
go. Well, you're not deep learning, are you?
I ain't bought one since then.
Well, maybe you have deep learned. All right. Thanks very much for the listener content. A+. Let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about football. I don't. Probably a couple of things that I was thinking we should talk about. One, let's just quickly talk about our finale to the World Cup,
Quickly.
and then, well, I don't want to spend hours on football.
Yeah.
Isn't everyone sick of football? I'm sick
No.
of football.
No, all starts again in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Start it now.
I've got tickets for the first 2 What?
You've already done your
Wednesday
FPL team,
now.
haven't you?
Oh
FPL's
yeah, I
back,
did that
bro.
today. Yeah, got a new name for my team. Ingro Internali.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Works better written down, I guess, than said out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So did
Everyone got
everybody
Pedro Porro in their team, have they?
He won't
Probably.
be fucking playing, will he?
Of course he's going to play.
Not yet, he ain't. Not
Well, he's only
first
going to miss
week.
one game. He'll miss
Why
one
not?
game. Because they've got to have 3 weeks off after the World Cup.
Yeah, and then
have
he'll
to?
be. Well, he doesn't have to, but he probably could do
No,
with
they
a few
do.
weeks off.
They have to. They can't play for 3 weeks. They have to.
Is
So
that
anyone
a
that
FIFA
played
Pro
in the
thing?
everyone that played in the 3rd place playoff
And the final.
or the final can't play until the day after the season starts.
Why?
Yeah. Because they need a
Because they
fucking
have to
holiday.
have a rest.
What, is it mandated or something?
Mm.
It's probably FIFA Pro rules. The
Yeah. FIFA.
sort of the union for footballers. Your daughter's fuming apparently because you took her name.
What?
Apparently that was her team name, and you've taken it.
She had Pedro Porro. What do you want me to say?
Mm-hmm. That was last season.
Anyway.
Did you enjoy the finale to the World Cup?
Enjoy.
Dave, I'll tell you what. Here we go, Dave.
I enjoyed
World
the
Cup
results.
Dave, World
He
Cup
don't
roundup.
fucking know, does he? He didn't
I
watch any of it.
I watched all of it. You
Shut up, you did.
I loved it. I loved the
Which
fact
one?
that Argentina got beat. Both. The England France was a goal fest, even if it was the second teams playing, and then
Well, sort of.
sort of.
Kylian Mbappe managed to get the golden boot by playing in that game, and he started that game, so he's a bit shit,
Yeah.
isn't he?
And they both teams got a bronze medal, regardless of
What?
who won. So it's even you all get a bronze medal.
I
Do
turned
you?
it off after it
Oh.
Yeah.
finished, to be honest.
Yeah.
But no, the England France game, yeah, it was good.
But it's
yeah.
like they just
Goal-
like no one defended in that game. It was just like fuck it, no one needs to defend.
That's how they should play all the time. It was a really good game.
It was
I
entertaining.
didn't bother watching
It was
it.
very entertaining.
That was the most entertaining game of the entire tournament, I imagine. If you liked watching goals,
Yeah, I was very concerned after half time when
yeah.
France came
we were falling up at half time
three-
just
yeah,
to anyone who
4-0
didn't
up.
know.
Yeah, and then France came back and scored 3 bangers.
You're like,
Excellent goals. And then we were like, and then we put another one in, and then
Then they
put
scored
another one
again.
in. Yeah,
And then we
put
scored.
another one in.
It's like
Yeah, so,
there was a 10-1,
know,
I think. That it wasn't the record in a World Cup get
Right.
the most goals. There was a 10-1 apparently many
That was
years
Uruguay
ago.
But-
or something a long
I
time
can't
ago,
remember. It was a long
wasn't
time ago.
yeah, it was really good. It was very worth a watch.
And the pressure's off.
And the Spain Argentine, Spain held their own on against those cheating bastards.
Oh fucking hell! They were
And
so
they were so
fucking
dirty.
scummy.
They were that was and Spain didn't rise to it.
Or back off, like another team
No,
did.
that's-
maybe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they pressured them all the time. They kept the ball. It was brilliant, and
They did what they do
very
best.
very well deserved. Again, Spain didn't have a goal put against them.
They had
it
one
should
goal in the whole tournament that they scored
Yeah.
against them.
They like it was a masterclass, and at the end, it was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
And I
absolute-
personally think everybody that was involved from Argentina that was involved in
They
that,
should still be shot.
no, they shouldn't be allowed to play in the World Cup again. because
one of them won't be probably.
I don't.
Well,
Yeah,
more than one of them probably won't because a few of them are quite ancient.
it's not what I want to see. The fact that on the telly it was televised that there was Argentina players punching Spanish players. It was disgusting. And how have they not had like severe sanctions put against them already? It's
I
clear.
can't imagine why.
So yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't ban them from the Premier League because that doesn't sound fair to me.
I don't know. I reckon they probably should do.
That it's not great view.
It's not, and it's
Bad losers, eh?
feels
Yeah.
a little bit like Argentina. It's the Argentina MO, isn't it?
There's a word for
problem
that.
is-
Yeah,
It's a
dirty
rude
cheating
word.
bastards is the
Is-
word you're
Trying
looking
to be a
for.
little bit diplomatic here, but
I was reading about it. There is a thing in Argentina sports. It's not only football; it's sports. It's called the fighting spirit, and it's the
A
direct
literal
translation-
fighting.
It is. Well, the direct translation is the claw, but the claw is that their passion, their like how much they want to win, and the everything like that. But there comes to a point. It's like
yeah,
Honestly,
but
it was
can't
what happened
you
in the
can't
England
assault
game was
people.
disgusting. And then they were nowhere near as bad in the final as they were in the England game.
No.
yeah,
Fernandez got sent off in the final. He should have been sent off after about 4 minutes of the fucking England game. That was
the
absolutely
problem I
shocking.
have with Argentina is
Is the fans are
that
brilliant.
they exhibit this sort of passion, which is sort of like, okay, and they play like shit, and then they come back and they score 2 goals at the end in like 3 consecutive matches, and you're like, okay, they don't
By
give up.
cheating.
I admire, just all right, stop interrupting for a second, and I admire that tenacity. It's good, right? It's good, but then they keep fucking up a load of stuff. Like, wasn't it the last World Cup or something? They all came back from it and they'd all got done for racist chants or something like that.
Oh, they're
like,
scum.
at the end of it, like, and then they're holding up something about the Falkland Islands. I mean, do fucking just play your football match. What's
No, get on with it.
like? I don't know. There's something there's a mentality down there which is odd.
Oh, there was
like
they
Dave
were
saying, but
making me very angry in the final. I mean, it was bad enough what I'd seen in the semi-final against us. Like I said, there was multiple players probably should have been sent off. The referees were jokes after those last 2 games for them, and even the Egypt game, they were fucking piss taking in that game. And then when Messi, the greatest of all time, is trying to get fucking Cucurella sent off because he literally
Oh, yeah, that
touches
was
his
bad.
mouth, I was like,
right.
mate, seriously, you're all fucking dicks.
he touched his lip, didn't he?
He didn't even cover his mouth.
Say
And he's
anything.
like, I heard someone say on a podcast, it was like, excuse me, miss, he's just covered his mouth. He's just covered his mouth. Can you please send him off? It's like, seriously, you're supposed to be the best player of all time. And you're acting like a fucking 4-year-old, you twat.
Yeah.
There we go. Anywho, that's the World Cup.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Spain won, which was fine, good for all
Thank
of us.
fuck for that. Let's just say
Right.
that.
Yeah. And then we've got Premier League coming along. Some interesting transfers. I wanted to just talk about transfers very briefly. What's on the radar for transfers?
Well, Chelsea signing everyone again, are they?
Well, Chelsea signed Morgan Rogers, which is great.
Yeah.
There was someone else we've signed. Lacroix from Crystal Palace. We got him to. I think that was today. So that's good.
Got rid of Garnacho. Got rid of some dead weight.
Oh, did we get rid of Garnacho?
He's gone to Villa with a long
Villa.
loan for the season with obligation to buy.
Okay.
So he's gone, basically.
Yeah, that's all dodgy as shit, isn't it? It's to do with the PSR or whatever.
Well,
they're
PSR's
calling it
gone now. The PSR's gone.
Yeah, they're calling it something else.
Squad
But
cost ratio.
basically, they won't take Garnaccio's
Scorchio.
sale price into account because of the way they've basically swapped players.
Right.
If you
haven't swapped, have they?
teams,
One was
if two
117
teams-
million,
hold
and the
on.
other is free.
technically
effectively.
under the rules, if you buy and sell a player to the same, one goes one goes the other, within 45 days, they can put it down as a swap. And because they haven't signed him permanently, they haven't got the money they're spending on Garnacho won't go onto the value of
Till
their
next year.
sales. Yeah,
But
starts
it's all
next
about
year.
wages. It's all about wages now.
Percentage of wages to turnover.
Percentage of income, yeah.
Yes. So, but there you go.
Why was
But that's why
Garnacho
there's
not
a
at
lot
the
of
World
deals.
Cup, or was he? Was
No,
he in
he
the
wasn't.
squad?
No,
No,
because he's
didn't
not
get
that
called
good.
Yeah,
I like him.
Shit, really?
Okay. He's a bit of a. He does look quite Argentinian when you watch him play.
Yeah, I
He's
was
a bit
going
of
to
a
say
shithouser.
it'd be perfect if you just give him a passport. It'll fit in lovely there.
No, I was pleased
I
when
mean, he
he
is
did when he came to
Argentinian.
Chelsea. I mean,
Is he actually Argentinian?
He is actually Argentinian, yes.
Oh, is he? Oh, I wasn't sure. I didn't know.
Can you not tell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been some movements, should we say, in the old transfer market. Spurs been busy.
Pilch, bring us up to speed on Spurs.
Well, we haven't done anything for a couple of weeks because we've done it all early. But we've signed Tonali, we signed from Newcastle, we signed Fernandez for Fernandez.
Scored a nice goal, didn't he, in a pre-season friendly? Doesn't
in
mean
a friendly against MK Dons.
Which Fernandez?
On that, can I just tell you
from West Ham?
Oh, is that the one?
Before we move on, my son
he's interrupting
played
us
with
again.
one of the lads who's now at Spurs, or played against him, and he's now at Spurs. He's 17, and he played in that game. I can't remember now. You'll know he's 17. My son says he's going to win the Ballon d'Or, and it's like, just because he was good when he played you doesn't mean he's going to win the Ballon d'Or.
Sell him to fucking Middlesbrough and things like that. So we signed Senesi on a free.
Yeah, that's
another Argentinian. Dubravka, we signed him on a free as our second.
You've got 4 goalkeepers listed in
Vicario's going.
Right.
Vicario will go.
We'll have him.
So don't put him in your team. Romero's going, so don't put him in your team.
Who's going?
What about Romero? Luca Williams-Barnett is Bunga says in the chat. That's the one. Okay. I think. Yeah, he can't.
Who's the other one we signed on a free? We got another one. Can't remember who it was. Oh well, doesn't matter. But we still need a striker and we need a winger.
You need about 3 strikers, I reckon.
We need one.
One that's not going to get injured.
You should sign Neil's lad.
My son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays at the
He's
same.
playing for.
He's playing the same league as a Ballon
d'Or. We have got 3 players too many to register already.
Oh,
so 3 of our players can't be registered because we're over the limit, and we still need to buy another 2. So we've got to get rid of 5 or 6 players.
Oh, I reckon you'll do that.
And for some reason, they want to sell all our technically homegrown English fucking players, which we need.
It's pure profit. It's pure profit.
Yeah, but we need. You have to.
You're going
to sell Jed Spence? Get back in Europe.
No one's selling Jed Spence after that World Cup.
Well, don't know. You didn't see him play last year.
No, I didn't know. I honestly, they've trotted him out for the one of the England games. I'm like, who's that? I had no idea who he was.
You didn't know who? I watched Jed Spence live. He played for Forest when I went to watch for Luton v Forest.
We got him from Forest. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah. He's not great.
I thought he looked great though. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, he had a great World Cup.
Yeah.
He had some big moments.
The weird thing is, we play him on left back.
Yeah, well, England were doing that as well.
Yeah, but he spent most of the season playing right back.
He was right back for Forest, I swear.
England didn't have any fucking right backs.
Yeah.
Apart from Jed Spence, who could have played him right back, and then he could have played someone else in left back.
Didn't have any fucking left backs, though. That was the problem.
Didn't have anything of any of them, did they? Fucking left them all at home, silly twat. Anyway, never mind.
Your Rocksteady said, have we heard a total eclipse of Jed Spence? I haven't heard it.
Oh, yeah, it's a song they've made.
Apparently.
It's old news now. Old news.
Is it a meme?
I don't know. A meme?
A meme.
Someone made a song out from Total Eclipse of the Heart, but just changed the words.
From the late Bonnie Tyler.
It's been on all the.
You got to sing it, apparently.
Is it Bonnie Tyler who just died?
Yes, it was Bonnie Tyler. Well, it wasn't just like literally in the last 10 minutes. It was all in the last couple of weeks.
So the tickets for the first 3 games went on sale on Tuesday, and I've procured tickets for the first and second home game of the season.
Nice.
So out of the 3, we're going to Newcastle and Everton and the third game is Villa, but I didn't.
Didn't
They're all
fancy
fucking
watching 3
half-past
defeats in a
5.
row.
They're all 5:30 Saturday
Oh.
evening kickoffs. They're all on fucking telly.
We've got 2 half-12s to kick off our season.
Yeah, I reckon there's going to be. I don't know how many games they're showing this year, but every fixture I looked at
About a
was on
million
Sky.
games.
Sooner or
Football.
later, I
It's
mean,
that
it's
David Mitchell
inevitable that
thing.
every fixture is going to be on television. I
Well,
don't
it
know
is for
why.
you lot, anyway.
Yeah.
Are they all
Yeah,
going to
but it's
have a
inevitable it's
hydration
going to
break
happen
now?
for you, right?
Are they
That
going to have
three-
a 5-minute hydration break and advert break?
Oh,
and-
that's getting nowhere near us.
Well, the
That's-
current rule still stands that you cannot broadcast a TV match in England at 3:00.
On a Saturday.
Yeah,
What is that? The law?
Just
that is because
Judge
they are
Dredd comes
worried
and
that
fucking
No, I
people would
shoots you.
understand
rather-
why, but I
Yeah.
mean,
No,
we're
yeah,
well
it
beyond
is a-
that now, right?
Yes, no, it is a thing. You're not allowed. It's in the statutes.
It's
Whatever
to
the word is.
protect
You
local teams.
Protect the local
attendance.
teams
Yeah,
because
we
everyone has said
look, we understand why.
Well, they haven't
but
changed it, phrase. We don't know why they haven't changed it. That's the law, the rules, and they haven't changed
Because
it.
the little
Look,
teams
No
still
point
need
asking
protecting.
us why they haven't changed
Yeah, that's
it.
fair enough. To be fair, I would say that's as good. Keeping that is great. Of course, it is. It strengthens.
It's on-
It
it's
must
on
strengthen. It must strengthen English football. to
Shaky
a
ground,
point.
I'd say.
But I mean, God, you're holding out against the capitalist
The
machine. aren't
money,
you, with
the
that
money
one?
will talk sooner or later.
Yeah.
Usually
But
in the
then
Premier
again-
League, there's like 2 games on at 3:00. The rest of them are fucking Friday evening,
Right.
Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday,
Yeah.
Monday.
Well, it's in the Premier League's interest to have all the games at separate times, right?
Hmm.
Like they do in
Televise all
Spain.
the games
They
at
do
the
that
same
in Spain, don't they?
Do they?
Every game's at a different kickoff time. Well, it has been. I've looked before. It's
So
like
you can
literally
watch
like
it, no worries,
it's all over, so anyone can watch all the games basically,
Mhm.
all over Europe and the
yeah.
world.
I'd like
I guess.
more. I'd like more midweek games.
What
Well,
you
that's what
need
that's
is to
what
follow a
Europe's
team in the
for.
Championship. Then all the league.
Yeah. there you go.
Anyway, speaking of lower league, actually, how's Luton doing? Are they playing league football these days?
League One, yes. What are you talking about? We haven't got
I don't
relegated
know.
that much. We didn't get relegated last year. We nearly made the playoffs last year.
When you have to say, when you're proud that you didn't get relegated.
Well,
last
mate, we
season.
were literally just off the playoffs, and Stevenage, the
There's quite a few
bastards, had
people
a
on this
goal,
podcast that are
scored a
sleazy
goal
they
that
didn't get
literally went about an
relegated.
inch over the line to keep us out of the playoffs on the last day. It's like, you bastards.
Denied by Stevenage. Imagine that's in your tag.
Fucking scars.
Fucking hell. Is that enough Luton talk then?
But, well, positive. We're hopeful this season, as ever.
What about the Cobblers, Dave?
Cobblers, yeah, they've signed somebody, an ex
Some kids.
MK Don
Okay.
player.
Not Dele Alli, is it?
No, it was, I don't know his name. I just saw them. we just signed somebody new,
Okay.
and they're going to invest more in the team. So yeah, not that I'm going to go and watch them, but I'll keep an eye on them.
Hi, Vicky.
Yeah, Vic's just nicking one of my beers.
Getting the booze.
Get me one.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
All right. And then anything we need to talk about fantasy?
Well, FPL's live. Went live yesterday, I think. So obviously I've done about 10 teams already.
3 teams in the league at the moment.
Yeah.
Wait, no heavy petting.
Ooh, Dave just got a kiss.
Outrageous.
That's a bit gay, isn't
For
it?
the listeners.
So the
Yeah,
least anything ever.
there's 3 teams in the league currently.
Yes,
3.
yourself, me, and Andy Cox are in the league.
Yeah.
We've obviously. Well, I've renewed the League of Legends. So if you were in the League of Legends last season, you will automatically be re-entered into the League of Legends, which was
I
the
think it's
standard.
once you've made a
FPL
team.
Yeah, once you.
Yeah, I know. I was looking and I was like, I don't know what to pick at the moment because
Just do a random one.
It'll basically AI pick you a fucking team now this year or some bullshit. There's a few changes.
Using fucking AI. It's got nothing to
I'm
do
not
with
using
AI.
AI.
It's just a fucking random picking. It's not AI.
They did that
dude.
last year. Now they've integrated large language models or whatever. Is that what they're called?
God.
To
Do you go past shiny objects and just get amazed by them?
I'm surprised no one's talked about the AI robot that escaped from its cage.
yeah.
I didn't hear about that. I heard that chat.
Oh mate, you're gonna fucking
AI,
shit your
OpenAI
pants when you find out
went
what's happened.
rogue in early testing and just started hacking everything. Oh, that's what I read. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I thought you
that's
said
promising.
you didn't hear of it. You literally just said you hadn't heard about it, and now
Yeah,
That's not what. That's not what I heard.
No, he's
That's
an
not an
expert.
actual robot that went like a humanoid robot that went rogue and went running around.
well,
It was,
obviously
man. It
that's
was a
what they.
humanoid AI
Yeah,
gacha
the
robot
real
or whatever
one.
the fuck it was.
Yeah, this is all AI now. None of us are sitting here.
Well, I've just been asked when am I being replaced with an AI robot in the chat. It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Soon as hopeful.
What? As soon as what?
As soon as you can, hopefully as soon
That
as
sounded like
possible.
an AI fucking mistake. That did.
That was
soon
I've
as
got 6
hopeful.
fingers.
Yeah, there you have.
Right. So the question is,
Oh, hang on.
do I put Haaland in or not?
I've got him at the moment.
Yes, you
It's
can't.
easier to
You
get
can't
rid
not
than
put him
get
in.
him in, isn't it? Because he's the
He's
most
the first
expensive
one
he's
you
ever
put
been.
in, because then you know how much money you got left
Oh,
to
I've got
fucking
two- I've got-
scrape the barrel with the last 4 players.
I've got too many from Man City now. Fuck's sake. There you go. Right. let's-
Anyway,
You're
we're
not
not
doing it
doing we're not
now.
doing live FPL
Fucking hell.
team
I have.
picking, Dave.
This is the only time he's going to remember. If you don't do it now, he won't be in the fucking thing.
I've only got 3 weeks to do this. Come on.
I have a question for you, Neil. So if someone's new to the fantasy football, where are they getting the league code from?
It's the same as last time, as far as I know, but I will double
Are we
check
going
and I
to
will
in
post it
Discord?
into the Discord for
That's the
make
question.
sure.
I'm asking
The
you.
website?
No, I won't put it on the website.
Someone did ask the
It's in
question in
Discord.
the questions.
You did, and I told you don't need it because I've just renewed the league, and you automatically popped in.
I was just putting it in so that you could throw it into the show to let everybody else
All right.
know. But no, just ignore it.
I didn't ignore it, did I? Because I looked.
Fucking
Right.
don't know why I bother
The
sometimes.
guy that Cobblers assigned is, I think his surname's, I think he's got a double barrel, but I just taken Lemon High. He's called Lemon Eye.
Lemon High.
Lemon Eye.
And I just like that name. So, yeah,
You're fucking making that up now.
it's a Lemon High.
He could be making all this up. And
Lemon,
He's making it up.
better.
It's a lot of old cobblers.
H-E-I-G-H,
It was only out of
Lemon
Pilch
High.
knows it was only out of courtesy I asked about Luton and Northampton. All right, let's move on from football then. We done
Who should,
good.
have you looked at the FPL at all? You got any little little
Nope.
nuggets? Little nuggets to
Shall I tell you how I selected my team?
you put in Haaland?
I put in Haaland first, and then each area I just put in
The one that's most selected by everybody else.
the highest score from last year,
No, that's not always going
and
to
we
work.
just went down and ticked the ones I could afford.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure Haaland's
Points
What I
actually going
might
to start
do-
the season. To be
What I'm
honest.
actually going to do is see what Neil's team is and just fucking copy his. And then every
won't be
time he
able to.
makes us,
I don't think you
I'll
can see
just-
it,
I've got
though,
a little
can you?
spoiler for you.
I'm just, oh, here we go.
I've got
He's got about 5 teams.
two Nottingham Forest players in my team because I think they might do
Oh, I've
all right
got
this year.
one. I've got one in my team.
Gibbs White.
Don't tell her no. Don't
No?
tell her any Forest fans.
They must be
but I
primed.
think
They're
might
primed
actually
for
do quite
relegation
well.
this year,
I
surely.
think. I don't know. They had a squad made for Mr. Glasner. They got a good
He won't be
manager.
there by Christmas. What are you on about?
Maybe not.
He's
If he
going to be the
makes it that
first to
far.
go. I tell you now.
That's one of the most bizarre managerial moves I've ever seen.
But,
He is
well,
gonna be the
considering he was going
first
to
one
leave
to go.
England and then he didn't. He went to the most batshit crazy club in the Premier League. So,
Yeah.
but I think they might actually do quite well.
Hmm. Well, let's hope not.
You heard it here
Probably
first,
handcuffed
folks.
in the
And
basement
you'll be
at this
all
point.
laughing when they get smashed 7-0 in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even I might be laughing.
I'm sure you would be too.
So are we picking relegation fodder? Ipswich got to go down.
Well, they did last time they came up.
I
I
think
don't
they
think
will.
they're
Only
doing much.
Who else has come
business.
up?
Hull,
Coventry.
Hull and
Coventry.
down.
Coventry have got a sniff, I guess, because they were. Oh, you know what? Ipswich weren't too bad. They kept a lot of clean sheets.
I heard
last year.
that Hull will get. Somebody said that out of any teams, Hull is going to get absolutely battered to shit and kicked.
They're not doing
so,
a Sunderland.
So fucking hard back down.
Um,
That's what I heard.
Coventry could maybe stay up, but the ones that stayed up last year, they're going to make. It's just like that was unusual compared to the last couple of years, and they're going to be. I mean, Sunderland have got their problem they have was they were too good last year, and now they've got European competition on top of the Premier League.
Yeah.
So
they're
they
gonna
could have a bit
struggle.
of a struggle in the Premier League if they put all their eggs in the European basket. So Who knows?
What you want is no Europe at all. That's the ideal situation.
What you do with it is you finish quite close to getting relegated, and you might not get any European football.
Well, you don't even need to go down that far.
Well, no, you don't, do you?
You can escape
No.
European football.
You could come 10th and not get European football.
That's
couldn't
right.
You would literally lose like 12 of your last 11 games.
If you can lose 12 of your last 11 games, that is going so.
That's the question. Is Tottenham gonna like pick it up this year, or?
I've just spent nearly 300 million quid. If they don't get out of relegation zone, then there's something wrong.
Who's your manager these days?
De Zerbi.
I thought you got hoofed.
He
came
last
us.
season.
No, it was the Forest manager who got hoofed out of the blue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What? Which one?
They had 4, didn't they?
Had 5, didn't
Who was
they,
the
last
last
season?
Forest
Big Ange is
manager?
back in business now, isn't he?
Oh,
he?
yeah, I can't remember where he went.
He's Alca's, whatever they call them.
Oh, he's at Alkmaar.
Alcazar. Yeah, well, no, it's gone to bloody Saudi or somewhere, isn't he?
He's at Alkmaar, is in Netherlands. So it wasn't them, obviously. Yeah,
I thought it was like a Turkish team.
I don't know where he went.
No.
Right, come on, we're running out of time.
Hull
getting relegated, I think.
Hull going, yep.
They only came up through the playoffs, and they
Town.
Yeah.
And Forest.
And Spurs.
Not going to be Forest.
Not Spurs.
They
said it's never going to happen again. We're never going to be in that situation again, they said.
They said that before, Dave, haven't they?
They did say that.
So.
Right, moving on. Let's go on to what we've been doing. Oh my God, look at how big this list is.
Well, this is what happens when you have 2 weeks off.
All right.
This is what happens when you yap about football for an hour.
No, because you still would have had all this crap.
I would have. I don't talk that much.
Right, before we get to the video games, there's no talking about bullshit on video games that we've all talked about 100 times. All right, let's move on to what we've been doing.
Cut all Neil's off then.
I haven't talked about it 100 times.
Right, come on then. Neil, what have you been doing? Go.
Come on then, Neil.
Right, so last week wasn't here because I went to Buzzstock.
Right, what did you do after that?
Sounds banging, mate.
It was quite all right. Friday, I sent you a little video message to show you how packed it was. It did get busier, I have to say, because it was quite empty, because we were there early.
So for the listeners, the what Neil sent us was literally like 6 or 7 seats.
There was more than that, wasn't
there? It was.
But I reckon there was a couple of 100 people there at that point.
6 or 7 balding middle-aged guys trying to fucking dance to some indie.
And Neil was pissed off because he's plonked himself about 400 miles from the
I was going to the
stage, and then then a group of people put some chairs 10 foot in front of him and sat right in front of him.
About where I was for the main stage, because I didn't go to the main stage. But I was just a bit offended by camping chairs generally being put
on there?
in the stage area. I was like, what the fuck is all this putting camping chairs down, mate? We're at a festival. You don't fucking put chairs in the crowd bit. But it turns out it wasn't that big a crowd, so they were right. They weren't in the crowd.
There was no crowd.
They went last year. They know exactly where
Very
they put
last
their
year
chairs.
on the Saturday, it was absolutely fucking heaving. This is the first time I've been, and it was all right.
Was there a tractor to get you around to different?
No, it wasn't
fields?
that big. Wasn't that big.
So who
all
were
in
some
one
of the
field.
headliners? Who were
So you won't have heard of any of these people because they're not like real bands. I mean, they're bands, obviously, but they're not like the original artists.
The AI bands.
They're all cover bands, basically. So on the Friday, on the main stage, I can't remember who was on because I didn't watch the main stage.
Oh my God! Right. Okay. What else have you been doing?
Friday, I watched a Green Day tribute band, which were actually really fucking good. I think they're called Wednesday.
Are they early Green Day?
They did everything. They did loads of them.
Okay.
Like American Idiot. They did quite a lot of that album because that was pretty huge.
Yeah.
And then they did some early stuff, and then did some newer stuff, and I was like, I don't fucking know what this is. So they sounded quite a lot like Green Day. I thought.
Okay.
The guy singing sounded like what's his name, Billy, whatever his fucking name is. They were good. And I enjoyed that. And then that was on like the second. That was in a tent, basically. The second stage. We called it the Oozle stage. And then after that, we had the Artificial Monkeys. Guess what they do? They're a
Right.
Muse cover band. No, obviously, I'd have.
Okay,
actually.
Arctic Monkeys, pretty good.
So there was an Arctic Monkeys band. They were good. It didn't sound very northern, but he had a weird echo on his voice. But they were good. I enjoyed those two bands because I like those two bands generally. I'm a bit not massively Green Day. I do quite like a lot of the Arctic. I said artificial monkeys, Arctic Monkey stuff, and they were good.
Right.
Can't really remember who was on the main stage on the Friday. Oh, Beyonce, fake Beyonce was on there. Didn't see her.
Was there anything else like other than music? Was there like some stand up? Was there some live
Not
cooking
really.
shows?
No. There was no like weird stuff. There was some people
Did you do
doing
some mushrooms
tattoos.
while you were there?
No, I ate like
What kind of festival is this?
sausages. I had some food and drank on the Friday. We got there. Doors opened at 4. I think the first band was on at 5, and between 4 and 5:30, it said it was happy hour. But my wife had to tell them it was supposed to be a happy hour because they hadn't sorted that shit out.
Right.
So they were like, that took about 20
And my
minutes.
husband is fucking fuming. So
I wasn't
please
fucking fuming.
reduce
What I
the price
was
of the beer.
hammering the fucking beers at happy hour time on the Friday night. I reckon I had about 6 pints in an hour, and I was pretty fucked for the Friday night. So I had a good time Friday night, and I had a few more beers after the 6 pints in an hour, and then Saturday we were there at 12ish, and I had a couple of pints, and I was like, not really feeling it today. I'm going to stop now.
Right. Okay. A bit hungover from the night before.
It was a little bit hungover,
Right.
but no.
Took
And
a
then
couple of hairs of the dog, and
yeah, and it was like I'm just going to not drink for about 5 hours. I had 3 coffees in the afternoon and some food, and then I got back on the beers later. We had a
Nice.
band called Solar Zone who are a bit local. They did loads of like 80s, early 90s synth stuff like Erasure, Depeche
Ooh.
Mode, Yazoo, all that. They were pretty good, but there was something weird going on with their mix was a bit fucked up on the sound.
Oh.
It didn't seem to go for anything else. I was like, I can really hear like a couple of the drums really loudly compared to everything else that's going on, which was really doing my head in. And then he had a cowbell at one point. I was like, all I could hear was like ding, 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 ding on the fucking cowbell, and I was like, more cowbell. I don't know. It was just going through my head.
I know, yeah.
So that was quite annoying. But otherwise, they were good. They're at the pub that we normally go to in summer, so we go and watch them. And then we had... Oh my God, there was some proper pop shit on Saturday. We had an Olivia Rodrigo tribute act called Officially Olivia or Outrageously Olivia. And I was like, after about 30 seconds, I just went, fuck this, I'm going to the bar.
Yeah.
This is fucking
Not that long.
terrible. It was like, I've never heard any of her music, and that's been a blessing until that day, I have to say, it turns out. So yeah, not a fan of that. And then we had some Britpop guys. There was like 2 guys doing the singing, and they just did a load of the 90s, like in like Pulp, Blur, Oasis. They did more Blur than Oasis, so they definitely got a thumbs up from me.
Right.
Obviously they did. Oh my God, there was one group of dads doing like boy band stuff, and I was like, this is fucking cringe. 4 dudes, no playing any music, just doing all the dance moves and singing to the worst songs from the 90s and 2000s. And obviously they did Wonderwall as well, because like, why wouldn't you? The Britpop guys did Wonderwall because they are Britpop guys. One of those guys was fucking amazing at singing. Like, there was a guy who did the first thing they did was Park Life, and there was the guy doing the, all right, geezer, Park Life stuff. And then the other guy, when it got to him singing, I was like, shit, man, that guy can really fucking sing. He was doing the proper singing.
Right.
So I didn't do any Stone Roses, obviously. Then I can't remember what else we had. Loads of stuff. But then in the other tent on the Saturday, the guy that we got reduced rate tickets, basically, because we know the guy from the pub at Boot in Salisbury does the quiz. He does the quiz. He's also...
It's like
Was he
with Abe Simpson, isn't it?
doing a quiz at the
He wasn't
festival,
doing
was
the
he?
quiz.
Now we
he
know
does the
him
quiz
because his wife used to work with
Anyway,
my brother's
if you
sister.
want me
back
to
down
get
in
on
the
with
co-op.
this and you start
No, the
yapping.
co-op was a great place. They used to do a loaf of bread I think it was 37p for this loaf. It was white, mind you. I prefer brown. Now I'll tell you who does a great brown loaf. Get on with it.
Are you finished? We've got a question now. Oasis or Blur? Can we get a verdict?
I'm not
Blur.
fucking answering that question.
Blur.
Neither.
Blur.
Well, the answer's Blur, but okay.
Anyway. So anyway, you interrupted me now and you've fucked me up and I can't remember what I was saying. So yeah, anyway,
Start
Scott.
again,
Scott,
mate. Go on. From the
He does the
beginning.
quiz at the boot. It also is in this. He was in something called Funk My Life, who was supposed to be like the sort of part organisers of this, or partly organising this whole thing. But basically, they're not in Funk My Life anymore. They've got split off and they're called a Maison Trois. And they just DJ. So they were DJing from like 3 o'clock ish until 11 o'clock. So they'd like just like 3 or 4 DJs just like taking an hour or so at a spin. And they were playing some old classics and some more modern stuff. They were good.
They were just
So
like,
that's-
we just need music. Let's just put like a couple of people on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were good though. It was good though. They were good.
Alright.
I spent a bit most of my time. Every time when Olivia Rodrigo came, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going to listen to some dance music."
Was there any like dance tents or like,
That was
a
it.
bit of... Right. Okay. Right.
There's only 2 tents.
of-
It's Buzzstock, Dave. It's not Glastonbury.
okay.
Sorry to shatter the illusion.
Hey, can you shout requests up?
No,
Okay.
I mean people weren't doing that, but maybe they would have responded. I don't know. Anyway,
Chemical Brothers.
it was a good weekend, and there
Good.
was the last thing
Next.
that was on the main stage was something called Masayoki. So I've got to talk about these because these been on Britain's Got Talent or something or other. They've been on the telly. Masayoki. So
Wow.
basically,
Right.
they have some people on stage singing and stuff, but at the same on the screen, at the side of the screen, they have all the words come up so everyone can sing along. So they did fucking Wonderwall as well, obviously. The fucking twats.
my god.
I walked away from that. I was listening. I was all right doing. I can't remember what we were doing. Some stuff, and then they were like, "He goes, all right, this one's for the ravers out there." And he went, "Do do 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 do." I was like, "This is fucking Rhythm as a Dancer. I'm fucking right off out of it, mate. This is
What, they
not
didn't
raving
fucking
stuff."
No, where they didn't follow
What
it up
Rhythm
with
is a
some
Dancer?
bangers.
I was like,
Hey, I'm
"You
only
can
just
fuck
dug-
off."
I know. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that one you got right.
That was a piss take. So I walked away at that point.
Good for you. I'm glad that was what it took for you to fucking.
So then I just chatted to a load of people
that was the
that I haven't
straw that
seen in
broke the camel's
ages.
back.
And yeah. I mean, it was just stupid stuff other than that, a bit of ABBA and all that sort of stuff. Everyone knows the song, so you're fucking all singing. Woo. Everyone's had a few. There was a Rogue
think I just-
Minogue in the afternoon, which is
I think
fake
the- I think
Kylie.
my problem is I don't fucking drink. Like the only way I can imagine you can enjoy that is by getting fucking drunk.
That's the only way I could enjoy it. So, yeah. Anyway, it was a good crack, and we had a lot of people we knew, and we're having a good time with a lot of people we knew, and that was the main thing. And I saw a load of people I hadn't seen for a long time, and had a good old chin wag. And when I woke up the next day, I felt like I'd smoked about 100 cigarettes despite not smoking a single thing. It's like, what the fuck's happened to my chest? But yeah, it was a good weekend, and it was worth the fucking whatever 60 quid we paid each.
So tell us about the food, Neil. What
But
was
we
the
did
food
spend
like?
£300 over the 2 days on food and booze.
Fuck. Wow.
300 quid. Fucking hell.
So we definitely had a good
All right.
time.
Good. What else you been up to?
Good.
You can tell me. I can't remember what I've done. What have I done? What have I put in the
Charger
show notes?
install.
Oh yeah, I had my charger finally put in. So I've been
Oh,
Yeah?
good.
charging my car at home. I haven't sorted out my
Ooh.
cheap rate tariff yet because I'm still working out whether it's worth doing it or not. Because you do
Well-
have to pay more for the rest of your electric versus how much your cheap rate overnight is. So,
So
we
where is
still
the charger?
it's on
You
the
don't have
front
a
of my
garage, do
house.
you? Well, it just sits on the front of the house.
It doesn't sit there. It's not like it's like attached to the front of my house, screwed in and wired
Yeah.
in and all that. It was a
Right.
fun experience having that installed, though. It's a good job I was here. Let's put it that way.
Why is that?
Why?
Were you
Because I
able to
had to
advise
help
them?
the one person that had come to install the charger, feeding cables through like small cavities and stuff like that. And like, he was like, "Excuse me,
You
can you
got
give us
experience
a
in
hand here?" I was
that,
like,
haven't
"Oh, yeah." He was like trying to we had to decide where the cable was going to go first of all, so that took about an hour. And then he cracked on for a
How
bit.
is this shit not sorted out beforehand? And
It
why
was supposed to be sorted out, but when they come, he was like, "No, I can't put the cable up there. That's like, we're not allowed to do that." I was like, "Right, well, you'd think the fucking guy I spent all that time on the phone with would have fucking known that, but no." So anyway, it's about an hour of chit chat about, and then drilling some holes, and then basically I've got some trunking around to some room at the bottom of the room because obviously this is like high voltage cable, big fucking cable, and it had to go through some cavities that were already there, and he was like pushing the wire through. He's like, "Can you come in here?" I was like, "It should be there." I was like, "Yeah, it's there." I was like, "Give it a good tug." I was like, giving it a good old tug. Wee. And then we both sat down and had a cigarette.
Did you just have a mate round that was just like, fuck it. Yeah,
No.
It's
So
the
anyway,
landlord from the pub fitted it.
he's put in some, put in all this new shit in my meter cupboard. Like I've got a new RCD just for that, and then all these other connections that go into the meter and all that. And I'm like, fuck knows how they're gonna. I was like, this has definitely put me off having solar or anything else attached because I don't know how the fuck they're gonna run the cables to my meter to get any of that shit sorted. But
oh yeah,
it's I was like, it's almost like an instant de-stress of range anxiety just disappeared immediately. It was like, you know what, I'll just come home. I just plug my fucking car in, and then when I come back to it, it's got more electric in it, and I can just drive it. So it's.
what was that stressing you out?
Well, it wasn't really stressing, but people go on about, oh, I don't know if I could have an electric car because I'd never be able to get where I want to go to and all that sort of shit. And you're like, well, when you've just literally come home and plug it in, it's like we don't even have to go to the fucking petrol station anymore. It's literally at home. So
Yeah,
it's quite convenient.
what, have you had any what's it called, like percentage anxiety or
Not
Range
really.
anxiety.
The range
anxiety?
I've not really had it because I don't really go anywhere, but we are planning to go to
Ooh, big
Dorset
trip.
in my car.
Dorset
So
trip. How many
it's-
miles is that?
I don't know. Can't remember now. It's quite a way. But I should
300?
be able to. It's not
200,
that fucking far.
if that.
It's less than 200 miles, so it should be fine.
Have you-
But
have you
I'll
got a-
probably charge on the way just to make sure I've got some charge. There should be where we're going. We're going Airbnb at job, and it's like
There's
it's
going
got
to be chargers.
it's
so-
got a charger at the house, but we just need to make sure that it's okay to use the charger, and if we need to do anything. But I would rather. It depends, basically. Well, I'll be playing it bit by ear. If I know for sure I can just charge it when I get there, and it's like I can just plug it in, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, that'll be fine. But if I can only charge at night when I get to the place, like I might want to just like do a little top up on the way, so that we've got a car.
I was going to say,
maybe
yeah.
go shopping when we get
Take your take your charger that plugs into.
there. Yeah, I'll just
their
take
electric,
mine
yeah.
down. Yeah. So that was okay, and yeah, it's in it, and it's just like I said. I've charged it loads of times, and now I just don't even need to go to the petrol station or pay it unless I go on a fucking big old journey or whatever. So I like it. It's good. It's working out. And then this week, on a week off, I've been basically breaking my back. So I've removed 2 raised borders from my back garden, which involved filling bags with a lot of soil and rotten railway sleepers, and taking them to the tip. And it turns out, if you put a bit of soil in a bag, it doesn't really take that much to make it really fucking heavy.
No.
So I've been to the tip about 4 times in a couple of days this week with just bags of soil.
I just put mine in the
shit.
bin.
Well, I can't.
Couple of
I
bags,
fill
just
my
couple of
fucking
bags
bin.
at a time.
You
Yeah,
should
couple of
just put
bags
a
at a
little bit
time.
in your pocket every day.
Yeah, walk out.
When you
Yeah,
get to work,
just walk
you
around the estate
just-
and just drop it around. Yeah. What you should have done was
There'll
gone
be
to a
this
big
massive
field
pile at
over
one
the
spot where I go to.
I think you could have gone to a field over the weekend and distributed it around there.
Yeah. Well,
That'd have
yeah.
been a good idea.
Maybe I
And
could
where
have
there's a
done
lot
that.
of people, so and
There's
things just mingle.
mostly just dead grass everywhere they go nowadays because it's been a
It's
bit
not
hot.
dead. It's not
Well,
dead.
it's dormant.
Yes.
All right, so you pleased with your garden job then?
Well, I ain't quite finished because I've got a big hole in where my patio is. There was a raised bed and it's just like concrete underneath. and a little bit where there's not concrete, and now I'm just going to fill it with like some decorative stone of some discard.
Fill it up with
Decorative stones.
fill it
I
up with
don't
some
know which
sleepers
colour we're
and
going
dirt.
for. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But it was like whatever. Me and my mum, when we first moved here, we did the front garden, put in some. I bought some treated railway sleepers. Can't remember what they were treated with. Probably something incredibly bad for you.
Yes.
But they are fucking fine. And they've
Yeah.
been there like 17 years or whatever.
creosote.
The ones that this
probably
guy
would
put
be
out
it.
the back, they were fucking falling to pieces. And I was like, these clearly weren't treated with anything. The roots have all grown into the fucking, any plants that was in there, the roots have all grown into the wood and just fucked them up completely. And I found like a little hostel for snails. There was about a fucking 100 snails living behind the railway sleepers, in between the wall and the fucking railway sleepers. So that was fun. That's what we've been eating this weekend. So
Snails.
yeah,
On
escargots.
railway sleepers.
Railway sleepers. Yeah.
It's like a sharing board.
A
Anyway,
charcuterie board.
yeah,
Railway snails on a railway sleeper.
yeah. That's what. It's probably at
Nice.
some fancy pub you can get that, can't you?
Yeah, you could turn your back. You could become a gastropub.
But I haven't got any of them anymore, so
Oh.
yeah, that's
Alright.
it. That's what
That
I've
it?
been up to.
All right.
Kept it quite short, didn't I?
No. In no particular order. I'll go next. I bought another
Ceiling
ceiling fan. I don't know, were you up to date on my ceiling fans? I bought a third
Oh,
ceiling fan now.
I've been looking at ceiling fans.
I was looking at ceiling fans. Yeah.
Okay, let me give you a rundown because my friend who we were out for dinner with the other day said she was interested in ceiling fans. So I've put in 3 ceiling fans now. They are all DC motors with remote controls. They cost roughly, well, the ones I bought last year cost me around about 350, 400 bucks. I looked, the prices have gone up. They're around about 500 bucks now. I do your sizing carefully for the room. I would say I put one in my daughter's room and it ended up being way too big for the room. It hung down
It's
too
like
far.
people
And
getting sucked up into the
No.
ceiling.
and it just basically took away from the room. It didn't help the room. So I took that out. So I bought a
Low
new one.
profile. You want?
So, well, basically the one I bought a smaller fan for her room. So I put that in at the weekend. Install was a
A
dream.
fanet.
It was brand was a Hunter, which is a very famous brand.
Is it?
If you're in the fan world, yes. And
Big
it's
fan
great.
of
I'm
the
not a
Hunter.
fan of them.
I got it on sale for like about 310 bucks or something like that, I think it was, and it's whisper quiet.
That's what you really want.
But basically, what you want is these DC motors. Don't
They're
buy
quiet,
cheap.
are they?
So they're quiet. They got the remote controls.
So your switch is basically on
previously,
all the time. Your wall switch is on, and you just like use a remote to like turn
Use
up.
a remote
Have you got a
control,
light
yeah.
built into it as well? I assume.
yeah, I bought ones with lights. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got
So
like,
the previous
RGB
fans
lights
I had
in it?
were like the old style motors with pull strings
Yeah,
on
yeah,
them.
yeah.
They're noisy, clanky. They
And they
hum.
wobble like fuck at
They
some point.
wobbled. Yeah, I mean they shouldn't wobble if you install them right. But mine wobbled because I was in the noob. But these ones like are just great. I'm so impressed. And the
So
thing
what
is,
does a ceiling fan do to the room?
so the way I use the ceiling fan, and I use it in conjunction with the ceiling fans during the summer, you use them, just to move air around, right?
Blow
Give you a
air
cooling
down.
effect, right? Yep. So they're all above my bed, and they blow the air down, and they give you a cooling effect. And they're really good in conjunction with my AC. So I don't hammer my AC. The AC is just, I generally work my AC so it's just below a few degrees, a couple of degrees below the outside temp. So it works to remove the humidity. That's the big thing, right? And then the fans circulate the air and you get a really good cooling effect in the house.
Right.
They also help to destratify the air so you don't get like hot pockets above, right? So they move your air around. And then in the summertime, which I think Neil was about to allude to, is you can reverse the direction. Sorry, the wintertime, you reverse the direction on the fans. And so they don't blow air down on you, but they do move the air around, right?
Distribute the warmth.
Right, destratify, right, yeah. So to get that air, pull that hot air down from the ceiling. So yeah, I would say I'm. At first, I was like, shit, I'm already going to spend $300-400 on a ceiling fan. Honestly, dudes, I love my ceiling fan.
Is this a
For
bedroom
two
job?
reasons. One, for
They're
my
only in
bedroom.
bedrooms.
One, I like the way it looks. I like the fact that it works really well, and I sit there staring at it. Right, you know, you lie in bed.
Mesmerised.
I lie in bed. I listen to music or whatever, and I can just sit and look at the fan. It just gives me something to look at. I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's a good investment. I would say it's a good investment.
I was
And they're
looking
all
at
coming out of
loads.
China, right? So you
Loads
guys
of
are going to get
Philips
them for
ones.
this.
Have you seen these Philips ones with RGBs? And they've got like, is yours like, there's like ones with like a ring of light
No,
around the outside,
mine are
and
like
then the fans
traditional
on the inside.
center, and then the fans on the
Around
outside.
big blades. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ones in my bedrooms are 52-inch, and the one I put in my daughter's bedroom is 44.
That sounds big.
So, yeah. So that's ceiling fans. Anybody got questions? Come and see me. The birds outside the front of my house, they are gone. They are Gandhi.
Is the nest gone as well then, I assume?
The nest is gone because my wife pulled it off the thing and threw it in the bin. But
Wow.
yeah, we started
Hopefully
4
they don't
eggs.
come back then.
Well, they build a new nest. They don't reuse the nest. So we went from
Oh,
4 eggs.
We won't
to
if it's in the bin.
Not.
4 eggs to 3 chicks.
Can't build one with that attitude.
One of the chicks got hoofed, so we ended up with 2 chicks. And honestly, how quick they grew and then left the nest was fascinating, to be honest. It was really cool. That was a really cool experience. So the birds, that was nice. We enjoyed that, having the birds outside our front house for a while.
We have a thing on here, Birdwatch. Is that a thing? Isn't it on the telly? It's called Birdwatch or Nature Watch or whatever. They have people.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They have like night vision cameras in and they can watch the nests and things like that.
Yeah. It's the future, Neil.
It's BBC.
Watching animals. Yeah.
That's where your license fee's going.
So that's the birds. And the other thing I did, car related, I restored the headlights on my car last week. Ooh. So I bought one of those kits. I've used kits before. I haven't had great results with the ones I bought before. This was a Sylvania kit, cost me about $30. Fucking mint, makes the whole. Honestly,
loads of little toys, loads of small animals.
Furry animals.
Yeah. So I would say if you've got a car with like old yellowy shitty headlights, that is the low cost, low hanging fruit to make your car look tons better. I pulled up at my friend's work the other day. He goes, "Your car's looking nice," and I think it's only because the headlights
got
just
xenon
subtle.
lights now.
Well, whatever, but I mean, they just don't look like shit, right? They just look clear.
Yellow bulbs, man. Who has yellow lights in the car?
What are you talking about?
You just said about yellow lights.
No, I said about the yellowing of the headlights. Like if you look at old,
yes,
does that just happen? Even if you've got LEDs.
Do you go outside?
Yeah, but if you've got LEDs, they don't change colour over time, do they?
Plastic.
No, not the lights.
It's the plastic itself.
The exterior.
Oh, right, because you said lights.
Okay, anyway.
Just move on, mate. We'll be here all night.
That's it. I'm done. Look at that. 6 minutes.
Look at that.
I got all
6 minutes.
That, right?
17.
Well, you haven't really done anything interesting, so, you know.
Obviously not.
Can I go next?
Please.
Go next, yes.
I've been fishing. I've watched 3 seasons of Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. I've started watching the Tales of Walking Dead, and I've booked in a tattoo. What have you been doing, Dave?
I went on.
We will. I'll stop you there, Dave. We will elaborate on Pilch for a little bit here.
No, we need to know where this tattoo is and what it's going to be.
I want to know what kind of how the fishing went.
So, fishing was very successful. Went with my dad on Tuesday, and just to it's quite a small pond. It's used as the stocking pond for the bigger ones. So when they fish, they net it every couple of years and take out anything over about 10, 12 pounds and stick it in the bigger lakes. So there's a lot of little skimmers in there, and there's a lot of little nice, beautiful, little fresh mirror carp and common carp for mainly from £0.5 up to about £5.
Any breams?
Is it a members place to fish?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Part of a syndicate sort of. thing. They've got about 5 waters and 3 or 4 bits of river around here. So we went there on. Haven't been at all this year yet because it's been so fucking hot. I burnt my wrist
On the
when I'm
sun.
sitting there with my fishing rod. I was covered up with hat and bloody hoodie on and God knows what else in the sun. But I burnt. The only place that was uncovered was my wrist, and I burnt the tops of both my wrists, which was nice. And I got about 20 carp.
Nice.
Mainly, most of them were £0.5 pound to £2. I had a couple that were about £4 to £5, and one was about £6.
Nice fighter.
My dad was in the peg next to me, and he just kept saying, "Bloody hell, you got another one, Pilch? Got another one?" Because I'm a bit of a fair weather fisherman. He's like a serious go every bloody week. Come
He's not
what
really
may
there for the
type
fishing.
fisherman. I don't go for the fishing. I have been fishing some time and just set my stuff up and just not put any bait on and just sat for 4 hours. It has been known. So my mum's got a thing. This lake where we go, it's got all brambles all around the edges, and they're absolutely full of blackberries. So my dad gets up all of a sudden, right, Pilch, I've got to get your mother's blackberries. So he goes off picking blackberries, and he comes back 5 minutes later, and I'm reeling in another fish, and he goes, he says, "Oh, have you got another one?" So I've caught more in the half hour that you've been picking blackberries than you've caught in the 4 hours you've been here. He goes, "Oh, fucking power." So he weren't happy, but yeah, I do like a bit of fishing. Anyway, tattoo. I am getting a Yoshi.
Oh,
I'll put the two. So
Okay.
I'm having it on my calf, on the back of one of my calves.
Now, which
Um,
Yoshi?
right.
Is it?
Woolen Yoshi.
Woolen.
No. So
Yeah.
there is a design
Do you
I
know
like.
there's a new
It's
Yoshi game out, by
basically
the way?
there is a new Yoshi game. You're right. So what I want is I've sent it to the girl that's doing it.
Yoshi Island Yoshi.
No, that's not the
It's
new
just
game.
a normal Yoshi from
Green.
Super Mario
Well,
3.
he looks the same in all of them, doesn't he? Yeah.
There's different
So
colours though. You can get it.
it's a pencil
egg?
sketch. So it's got a sketch. So his face is sort of sketched. His nose has been sketched, and you can still see the marks of like where a pencil's been roughly sketched round.
Right.
And then the shading. So it's all going to be black, but the different degrees of shading. So his feet will have a degree of shading. So you can tell that it's a different color to
Yeah.
other parts of him. So you can see color even though it's all black. So like the feet will be shaded, they're scribbled in sort of thing. It's not filled in completely. So I quite like that style. So she's going to try it. So I said, if I have it like this, I just want it like that, as if you've drawn it on with a pencil. But I'm going to get more than one. So I want
You can have
Mario.
different
I
color
want,
Yoshis. Okay, right.
I want,
right.
I want Mario,
Right.
Yoshi, a bomb, and all stars,
Koopa.
all that sort of thing. And if I have Yoshi done in the pencil sketch style, I'm gonna have to try and find, or she's gonna have to then try and match the style with the other ones up my leg. So what I might go for is a more traditional, actual, like a picture of.
A real Yoshi.
But I'll put a couple of pictures. I've got the pictures I've sent her. I'll put them in the chat for you to look at later. But if I want more than one, I'll need to try and keep it in the same style. So I might just go for a more of a traditional.
You could get like
the
Super Mario Galaxy where they're all like jumping out in like 3D.
Yeah.
I was
Well, I
going to
only
say,
want it
if you're going to have like multiple, you're going to have like a little level that they're all like running up your leg.
No, they're
Like-
just going to be
Just so the flag. That's
sort of
Mario.
like a sleeve on my leg. So they'll all sort of be around each other. There might be a little bit of like some of the little stars or some of the little lumas or a couple
I
of boxes
saw
sort of
someone-
around to make it all sort of blend in. So
yeah,
that's what I'm
someone in
having.
Tesco's. I clocked the other day. They were walking around, and I just saw a tattoo on their ankle, and it was a little like a superstar, Mario star.
Mm.
That's kind of cool.
Daisy's just had a little loomy, like the little stars from the Galaxy movie.
Right.
She's just had one done. So I've booked it in. I'm not 21st of August. I'm going in to have the Yoshi done, and then I'll go in as and when to have the others added. But so that was that.
Right on.
Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon was very good. Very good.
Finished.
I enjoyed it. 3
Huh?
seasons. Yeah, watched all
Wow.
3.
Is he now dead and like gone, or is he?
So the first one was
Spoilers.
Daryl
Spoilers.
Dixon.
Oh,
First one, the first season is him in. He washes up in France.
You're like, what the fuck is everyone on about? We're all speaking this weird
So-
language.
The second season is Carol is looking for Daryl, and she
Carol and
arrives in
Daryl.
France to find Daryl. And the third season is that he get out
It's
of
Carol and
France,
Daryl.
And Farrell.
and Carol and Daryl are in Spain,
In a barrel.
and
The
the
old-
story
the
is
old guy.
based in Spain. And it was very, very enjoyable. I thought it was better than even.
I mean, Spain is better than France, let's be
Peak.
honest.
It was better than peak Walking Dead. I thought it was
It's a low
actually
bar.
the best I've seen. It was very good.
Good stuff.
And now I've started watching one which is called The Tales of Walking Dead. I think there's only 8 of them.
Who's the
And
main
each
one of
episode,
that? Oh, okay.
there's no main. Each episode is a character who's not. None of them are
None
in,
of them are in
Walking Dead.
okay.
So
Just
the first one
randos.
has got. Who's the great big guy that was in 911? The comedy thing. What was it called?
Brooklyn
He
Nine-Nine.
does
Terry Crews.
huge. Yeah, Brooklyn
Yeah,
Nine.
Terry-
yeah. Huge,
Terry
great big
Crews.
black guy. Yeah, Terry Crews. He was in it,
Oh,
and it
okay.
was really good. It was probably it was.
Was he being
it's just
Terry
one of-
Crews in it? Or
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've watched the first one. I think there's about 6 or 8 of them, and they don't carry on. They don't nothing. It's
just a
completely
one-off.
different stories,
Oh, yeah, okay.
completely different people.
Like, yeah, love
One-off
Death and
story.
Robots thing. Just one-off.
Just telling you, other people's when it all went to
Struggles.
shit. Yeah, but it's quite good.
Right.
Other
Where'd you
than
watch
that, I
that?
don't.
What was that called?
It's all on. It's all on now. All on Sky. The whole.
Is it on
everything's
HBO?
Sky.
Or no, that's AMC, isn't it? The fucking.
Yeah, it
Walking
is
Dead.
on. It's on Sky, whatever, Now TV, whatever you want to call it.
What was the last one you just said? Tales of the Walking Dead.
Tales of the Walking Dead. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Maybe I could handle one-offs because it was getting a little bit fucking dull. Like.
I could probably do
and it was
that,
it was a really good little story. I won't spoil it, but the first one's definitely worth watching. Whether they've put the done the first one and they've peaked,
And they've
I don't know.
blown a stack on the
But
first one.
it's definitely worth just watching that because I thought it was quite a good little hour thing.
Cool.
That's it. I'm done.
Dave.
Me, I had a track day at Donington Circuit, on my
nice.
BMW S1000 XR.
Where is
not-
Donington, please, Dave?
It's near the Midlands
That's
Airport, which
Where they have the
Okay.
rock festival.
yes,
Or used to.
they have the Download Festival.
Or is it now called
Yeah.
Download? It used to called Monsters of Rock or something, wasn't it? I don't know. Fucking.
Not sure. Can't remember. I
God,
know they
that
have
was
a
ages
festival now.
ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was riding around the motorbike. Well, actually, it's normal track. Yeah, very good. It would have been better on a Ducati, but it was a BMW day, so I had to take my BMW. It was a very long day and absolutely exhausting. With the physicality of it, I had 6 track sessions of 20 minutes each. And I was averaging around 1 minute 55 per lap when I was remembering to actually do my lap timer.
Are there many undulations there?
Yes, it's
Yes.
massive. Yeah, it's you come off the main straight, you turn sharp right, then it's a big downhill, then a
Yeah,
left,
remember
then a
that.
sharp right up there, and it's there was lots of up and downs, and there was
But
a
Brands
really
Hatch
tricky.
GP is like one of the hilliest fucking racetracks I think I've watched.
That
I don't know what Donington's like, but Brands Hatch
yeah,
is mad for
Donington.
hills.
The worst. There's two really bad ones. There's because we were doing a national circuit on it. There was a right hand turn that was immediately over a crest of a hill, so you couldn't even see. You had to turn in and like hope
Right.
that you've got the right lane by the time you went over the hill. You know, you got your braking right and everything like that. And then from there, that was a big straight onto a chicane. That was the longest straight on the track, and it had a bump on it as well. And I managed to get up to 137 on my
Oof.
bike,
Nice.
and going over the bump felt like you were taking off, and that was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
And then there was a chicane where it was a very sharp left right, so you had to get into position, slow down, and get there. And yeah, that was where I got up to the top speed, and it was so cool, but absolutely exhausting. So I was sharing a garage with somebody, a brand new beginner on a S1000RR, and some guys that were in the advanced ones that were seasoned pros. They had the bikes in a van, and they had all the kit and spare tires and stuff, and like proper like race only bikes, like track bikes. So I was on the intermediate group doing, pretty all okay-ish time on an XR compared to a double R's, which is like 50 horsepower. My bike was 50 horsepower left, but I was holding my own. But the guys on the double R's, and especially in the advanced group, were just like doing the track like 5-6 seconds faster, and it's like it's impossible.
They have
Yeah,
stuff going on at Donington every fucking day.
yeah.
Like track
Well,
day, track day, like blah blah
when
blah.
I
There's like
when
stuff
I
going on
left,
every
there
day.
was Lambos, Ferraris, there was Porsches, there was like people in souped up Fiesta STs. It was a big track day event after we'd finished, and just the car park waiting for waiting and come in. It was just like I just walked around just like these are like proper nice cars. Like there's a couple of Aston Martins there. It was just like immense. And then like on the drive home, because I went down the M1, there was like all these McLarens and Lambos and stuff like coming up.
Oh.
I was like, you all going there.
When you go
Like,
anywhere near
Any
a
electric
racetrack,
cars?
you just see loads of fast cars. Like when you go near a racetrack, it's like we go like. I think we were near Fruxton. And everywhere, like we're just like, oh, look at that. I was like, oh, there's a Ferrari. Oh, there's a Lambo. Oh, there's a fucking Porsche. And it's like every 5 minutes you see like a fucking
Yeah.
fast car. It's like, oh, we're in fast car country here.
Yeah. So no, that was cool. That was last Thursday. So yeah, that was very good. The following day, the Friday, was one of my best friends' stag. Do
Oh yeah.
we
Second
decided
marriage.
no
See,
first
that's
marriage.
what he's.
No.
That's how we know he's younger than us. He's still got friends that are getting married.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was his first one. Like, to be honest, he's been with his missus for
Is
a
he a
while
bit of a
now.
geezer? Or he has been?
He was a bit of a geezer. He's settled down now. So, but we went to Birmingham for the day.
Ooh.
We went
Ooh,
to
exotic.
Flight Club. I don't know if you've heard of Flight
It's
Club
Flight
or
Club.
Well, we
Yeah, I
don't.
don't think
The
you can
first
talk
rule
about
is
that,
don't
to be
talk
honest.
about.
well, yeah. Flight Club is a place
Darts,
where
isn't it?
it's darts. Yeah. Which is it was we went in and I didn't know what to expect, but basically it was a massive old pub, like a really big, like 2-story, double bars. But they've got a little bar at the front, and then they have like these sections where you play darts, and it's all interactive, and you play these specific games. There was about well, how many was it? There's 10 of us there, and they made these games, and they put us into teams randomly. Um, it was really well organized, especially when dealing with quite drunk people. Um, And
Sure, they've never had to deal with that before.
Yeah, but these games were quick and easy. You know, there was only a couple of rounds per game, and then they changed it, and you changed your team and everything. And then they'll it wasn't so much at the bar, but people coming around and make like getting order drinks for the orders and stuff, and bringing your drinks to your place. And these where you was playing darts wasn't there was a bit of a gap between the different sessions with I don't know just like I don't know, just stuff like a little table, but nobody was in between it, so you could actually like enjoy and be loud and not feel like you're interrupting other people and stuff. So it's really good. I was really impressed by Flight Club actually. That's probably the highlight of the day. It was there for about 2 hours in the end, but it just went really quickly. Yeah, loved it. Flight Club was brilliant. And then the rest of the day was just going around the pubs and drinking. And we did have an idea of going to an Indian, but we went to a place called Dave's Hot Chicken.
Nice.
And
We had
and
that.
we all went, oh, that'll be fine. We'll have medium. It's
It's like
fucking.
it's like those sriracha fucking chilies
It's
that we had when we were in London.
like if anybody ever goes to Dave's Hot Chicken and it's the first time they've been, just go for the plainest or like the second plainest one. Just go, I'll just try it out. The chicken was really nice, but we all had the medium. We were like, yeah, it's gonna
It's
be hot, but
medium.
it's
It's called
fine.
medium because everyone can handle it.
It's fucking hot.
I don't know. We've got a place here, and they do the same, and I can't go. And I can I like spicy food, but one of the things I noticed about like I eat a lot of chili sauce here. Like I
Right.
just spoon it on everything, on my pizzas, on my pasta, on whatever like that.
Right.
But when I go to this other place and have it, and I wonder whether it's because it's a different type, like a sriracha or something, that I'm not used to it, and so
Yeah.
I find it really spicy.
I think it's either sriracha or what's the bloody really hot? I can't remember. There's a really
The
red
Nagas,
spiced. Yeah, it's like
scorpions.
a really red spiced. But they put that on, and fucking hell, like we were all after that. We had that about 5 o'clock. We were all of us were farting like anything, like for the rest of the day. It was like I had to have a break from the beer because my buddy was just like, oh no,
The beer is the
this
best
too
thing for
much.
getting rid of chili.
Oh no, my stomach was doing
Your
laps.
stomach was in knots, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
But it was just fun, I'll do with that. But all of us, like every we had to leave a pub once because like I think we all done a fart around the same time. We're like, nah, we're fucking off. This is terrible. Yeah, that was that. But if you see Dave's Hot Chicken, try
We
it.
have one here, so I've
Yeah.
been meaning to go. I didn't realize it was international.
Yeah,
I thought it was
Wow.
just a local place.
it's don't go for the medium. Go for a bit less. Gauge it a little bit. But yeah, it it was good. But yeah, but we made it back at, like, I don't know. We made back before the last train. We had ideas to come back and go to pubs and clubs around Northampton, but we all got off the train. We're like, nah, we're too fucking old for this. We've been drinking since like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's like, nah. By about half 10, 11, we were like, yeah, this is done. We're going home. But again, I was absolutely fucking knackered after the track day. So yeah. So that's that. Stag do, very good.
They're usually fun.
Huh?
They're usually fun.
Yeah, it was. It was more subdued than we'd been before.
But you're a bit
we
older than you are.
we're
You're
all
not
a
in your
bit older
20s.
now. Exactly. So yeah. But no, it was a good time. So, we went to see the Odyssey, which was the day after that.
Well, you've had a
Was
week.
it Saturday? Or
I was supposed to
Sunday?
go to watch the Odyssey yesterday, but there was
It-
it was booked out in the IMAX, and I was like, I'm not fucking paying for shit seats in the IMAX.
Yeah,
So-
I'd like to go see that 70mm version at the
Yeah.
IMAX.
So we went to see it, not the IMAX, but like the largest screen at our local cinema. And yeah, we struggled to get seats. at the time we wanted, but we went a bit later and it was fine.
Later.
It's fucking.
Later
it was
was
fucking
fun.
awesome. What?
It
Later's
was what,
better.
Dave?
Well, we wanted to see it at 3 o'clock, because it's a 3-hour film. Well, 2.5 hours. But you're in there a long time. We
You
ended
want to
up
go for the
going in.
morning, the first session, the first one in the day, because that's dead.
No.
Well, he's
compared
already
to all the
gone,
others.
Neil, so
Yeah.
it doesn't
Well,
matter.
gone. Yeah.
What?
So we went
was
to
it
see it
any
about
good?
6 o'clock. It was
Was
awesome.
it any good?
It was awesome.
I've heard
Yes.
good things.
We all enjoyed it, and we're still talking about it, and that was
Good.
last week, and it was really nice just to sit in a cold, dark room for a couple of hours, after 1 a track day and 2 a stag day, and I was
You
just
didn't fall
like,
asleep then?
No, because it was actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
was
actually
fully
filmed in
prepared
real
to
places,
say-
I've heard. So it looks like you're
Right.
actually like they're actually there. It's not
yeah,
all
no,
AI and all fucking green screened and all that shit.
it was like, yeah, I can
It's a
see
Nolan
why this is.
masterpiece, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why this will win the Oscars. It is very good, and you need to see it at a cinema.
Yeah.
At the cinema.
It's the
Yeah, I think I'm gonna-
cinematic experience.
We have because IMAX is Canadian. We have a.
Is it?
Yes. So there is somewhere not too far that's doing the 70 mil. So I'm not in a hurry. Like I'm sure it'll.
Apparently, there's a
around
bits
for a
missing
while.
if you don't watch it in IMAX.
Is there?
Yeah.
We don't
Oh.
have an IMAX local to us, so
Right.
Because they cut like it depends what cinema you go to, but I think like they like IMAX is obviously like big, but
Right.
it's too big for normal screens. I
Well,
guess.
we will probably see this again, and well, I suppose if you're saying that, then we're missing out because we're not seeing that on IMAX.
I don't know
if
how you're missing out. You're just not seeing the whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Yeah.
probably make sure that the good shit is in the main. It's in the normal cinema. It's just you're not seeing the entire picture.
Yeah. So go and see it. It's great.
Okay.
I've got a new mouse.
Cool.
I've got a Viper V4. Hang on, was it
Is it wireless?
Razer?
Yeah,
there
he
it
said
is.
he was wireless. He's a wireless guy.
I have to have a wireless. Honestly, mate,
Have
this
to.
is so.
What did
light.
you have before?
I had a. I don't know. I've plugged it in somewhere else. Where did I plug it in? Here. I had a Razer Viper Ultimate.
Okay, so you've gone from a Viper to a Viper. It's not like.
So I've gone from an Ultimate to a V4 Pro.
Surely Ultimate is better than a Pro.
Not if it's
No,
V2.
Oh, I
older
see.
one.
The Razer Viper V Pro here is here. $230 for a mouse. You need your head
hell.
tested.
It was a bit
God.
expensive. It was cheaper than that, I think.
Holy
bit of my
smokes,
mouse
I want to
fell
live
off
in
today.
Dave world.
Do they make mics,
Damn.
Dave?
Yeah, should do, shouldn't they?
They do actually.
I'm so impressed with this mouse. Like,
You're impressed with your $230 mouse? Fuck me.
I mean, what's that in pounds? Tenner?
130?
yeah. It was.
Was it a tenner, Dave?
I paid 112 for this.
Bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You
but
should have got two.
My keyboard was nearly
That price.
is nearly £300 now. My keyboard.
yeah. So the V4 Pro, very impressed. The battery, I haven't had to charge it yet, and I bought it last week, and I charged it once. And
What did you do with it? Has it got a battery built in then? It's not like
Yeah.
just chuck an AA in it.
No,
job.
yeah, it's just like but it's got a USB port on it that you can actually plug stuff into it.
Does it blow you?
It doesn't blow me, no.
Does if you ask nicely.
Can get a mouse that has a
So-
fan on it now that it does actually
fan?
blow you.
Oh, right, it doesn't
Yeah.
blow you though.
Yeah, no, it blows you. Yeah. You can get a mouse that blows you now. So yeah.
It's not got one of those
not-
like
this
skeleton
one,
shelled one though. It's not like ones with a
No.
whole hut vented that make them incredibly light. Like
No, but it's literally like 50 grams. It's nothing. Like it, but I love it anyway. So I had to put on there. I love my new mouse.
I'm going to assume it's RGB. Every button.
No,
is
no RGB on it at all. There is a tiny
Oh.
little light on the front. No, it doesn't have that rubbish.
Yeah.
This is
Rubbish?
purely for
Ah,
RGB.
Look,
I admire
I've
that.
got
I
RGB.
admire
Yeah,
that.
I know. I have it on my old one, but the battery on that lasts like an hour, and it's like,
Oh, this is wired.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
I know I've got a wired razor here, and none of the lights are on it.
You
I
haven't
have
got
no
light
idea
on
why.
it. Mm.
I don't know
Probably
why.
turned off some
No.
software or something.
Probably. The razor software just annoyed me after all. RGB can go die in a fire. It's
I
whatever.
love RGB. My PC's all
course you
white because
do.
we're in podcast mode. When I'm not in podcast mode, it's purple.
I'm gonna rattle through these 'cause I'm dying for a wee. So, I had a server, basically a spare PC that I turned into a server. I fixed it because the hard drive died. After I realised that it was a no-name
Oh my god, you've got more.
SSD. I've got loads more.
I've
got
just
a no-name-
realised well, not just realised. I realised that 10 minutes ago that I missed something out.
I'd love to hear about it next week.
Right.
It won't take long.
I fixed my server, and I've created a Valheim server, and we'll talk about it in
Oh
a bit.
yes, you have. I've been
Yeah,
on it.
I know.
Have you? Is it on Game Pass?
No, yes, it is on Game
No.
Pass. But shush.
No,
Isn't
it's
it?
not on Game Pass.
Oh, you bought it?
Oh, right.
It's got a preview, trial preview,
Well, it's sort
okay.
of on Game Pass.
5 hours or something.
Oh, okay.
Right. I've got some garden tools incoming. I've got the missus a new hedge trimmer, a little one, like a 20 centimeter.
Wow.
Is she going to use that in the garden as well?
And I bought myself a chainsaw because I wanted one.
All right, but they're not here, right? So we're not talking about them until you got them.
No, I'll talk about them next week. And solar
Right.
news, it's been put off.
Because there's like a shortage of solar panels.
Too
Is there?
much sun.
It's
Too much fucking sun, mate. That'll overpower it.
All right, so there's no news on solar.
the-
That's the news.
yeah.
Is there's no solar news.
That's it. Yeah, it
Oh,
should
we
have
are
been
flying
installed,
through
but they
now,
haven't.
aren't we?
Right, I'm
What you
dying
been
for a wee.
playing?
So no, I'm going for a break. Right, back in a sec.
All right. Thanks for that, Dave. Let's move on then to what we've been playing.
What about me?
Oh, okay. What did
Oh,
you?
it's
got?
the
he's got
comedy night.
something else. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
In the Crooked Crowbar again.
Right.
And
Was it funny?
it was funny
What you been playing?
because two people, as per usual, both doing Edinburgh previews. You know what Edinburgh preview is?
Yes.
You know, the Fringe, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so they're doing
Yep.
the rehearsals and trimming out all the shit bits before like they go there.
They're just testing their set.
So we had Dane Buckley,
Never heard of him.
he was quite funny.
I haven't heard of him.
He's been
Don't
on.
say you may have.
He was on 8 out of 10 cats the other day, apparently.
Mhm.
And Rosie Jones, you may well
Never
have
heard
heard
of
of.
her.
Well, you might not.
Oh,
Have heard of her.
no.
Rosie Jones,
Mhm.
she's very funny. Turns out,
Hmm.
she's
Did any of
quite
them
Think she
sing
was
well
good.
known.
Think
Wonderwall?
she. Because that's pretty much de rigueur for a comedy club. So I'm glad.
Well,
that,
good news
she-
is went to the comedy club and they were both funny.
That's good.
So Rosie Jones, you may not know this phrase. She's quite famous over here. So it's a couple of months in a row we've had like big acts in the buzzard on the comedy front.
Right.
Well, it's
So-
buzzard. It's
Fucking
buzzing in
place
the
to be,
buzz.
innit?
It's
Having
the
a
hotbed,
summer festival
the hotbed
extravaganza.
of comedy. If you want to see some funny shit, come to the buzzard. So there we go. Rosie Jones. My wife got a felt selfie with Rosie Jones.
I
And
did see that on Facebook. I looked
a
up who
large
she
part
was.
of the act
Yeah.
was about selfies and stuff. So it was quite funny that she actually got a selfie with her. So you had to be there. Or we'll go to Edinburgh. And you'll probably see some of it. So next year I might go to Edinburgh. We're looking at going to Edinburgh Fringe next year.
All right, we're not talking about that. Let's move on then to what we've been. He's off again. Let's move on then to what we've been playing. All right, Abe, you just sit over there and just hang
10
tight for a
minutes.
second.
You got 10 minutes to talk about everything you've been doing in games of fashion. This won't take you long, very long.
Part of just sit there silent. Did you not understand? There we go. All right, Neil, you can start. He's not. He's got the hump now.
You
Right.
told me
you're
to be
gonna have
silent.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to
Come on
take one
then.
of mine off.
Come on then.
'cause
No,
I'm
let's get
giving
Neil.
up.
Let's see if
I'm
we can push
losing the
Neil
will to
through
live.
because he's progressively getting further down that Asahi. It's getting worse before it gets better. We all know this. Come on then, Neil.
What? I've played some games.
Excellent.
Is that enough for you?
Yep.
Dave.
Dave.
Am I carrying on or what?
Please.
Okay. Well, I played a lot
Quite.
of one game, Final Fantasy XVI. I'm trying to finish it. I have not finished it. I've been quite busy on my week off, so I haven't played it maybe as much as
What have you
much
been
as
up
I
to?
normally would have if I was not on a week off. So I've been busy. But what do you say?
Wait.
What did you say? What did you say? Why is everyone losing their shit? I didn't hear what you said.
Never mind. I just
Well, I
said,
didn't hear
what
you.
have you been up to? That's it.
Hmm?
You said I've been too busy to play much video games, and I said, what have you been up to? That was the gag.
Is that a gag?
Yeah.
No, I must have missed that bit.
I'm gonna be performing in the Buzz next week.
Yeah. Well, we probably won't be booking you. So yeah. Anyway, in the bit of time that I've had available this week, I've been playing quite a lot of Final Fantasy XVI. I still not finished that game. It's a long game, but it's good fun.
Good.
The combat is basically what you spend most of your time. Most of your time when you're not watching cutscenes about story stuff. You're fighting a lot. You can run past some of the fighting, which is probably a good thing because I've got to the point where I just need to fucking get to this thing. But at the same time, I say I just got to crack on with this, and then I've completed every fucking side quest that's been available to me as I've gone on. And
that's probably why it's taken quite a while then.
Yeah, there's also these things called hunts. You might like them, Hunt Boy. And you get like special enemies in the game, which will drop special ingredients for crafting. And so I got all of the ones that I could. I was like, I just had a. There's like a place in your hideaway. It's called the hideaway, your base. There's a hunt board, and you go and see the weird. It's like a floating cat with a balloon stuck to his head. I guess that's a Final Fantasy thing. You've played Final Fantasy. You may know what they're called. I can't remember what they're called. Is it a Merkel or something? I don't fucking know what
I
they're
have
called.
no idea.
It's like a weird floating cat with a little balloon stuck to his head. I don't fucking know. It's bonkers, isn't it?
It's Final Fantasy, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. So
Shit's
yeah,
fucked
anyway,
up.
he's in charge of the hunt board, and there's like these named enemies that you have to go and fight, and they're like ranked from like C, B, A, S. Obviously, S are the hard ones. And I've got 2 left, I think, on that board at the moment because basically they're in a place I hadn't been to yet. So I just fucking cleaned every single thing out, basically, that I could possibly do because I'm so desperate to finish this game that I've done every fucking piece of available content in the game so far.
Well, finish it already. Come on.
No,
That seems
because
counterintuitive. If you're so desperate to finish it,
yeah, because I just want to fucking be
beelining.
powerful enough.
you wanna be powerful, yeah,
I just want to
yeah.
get everything, don't I? Because I'm like, oh, I might miss something. Because what happens is you get to a point, it's like, oh, here's this really cool sword. It took us ages to make it. Your fucking blacksmith guy and his mate go, oh, we've done really well to make this sword, haven't we? Yeah. But we've just been working together and we think we can make an even better sword. But you need all this cool shit to fucking make the sword. And you can only get all that cool shit from beating all of the hunt bosses, can't you? So I'm like, well, I want the fucking cool sword now, don't I?
Yeah.
It's got a really long name and everything, so it must be cool. And it does like
Must be.
about 100 more damage than my sword that I've currently got. So I'm like, oh, it's probably come in handy when it gets the big boss. He's like, right, motherfucker. So I fought him once already and he nearly killed me. But he didn't. Yeah, kind of just
Still playing Final Fantasy
keep
16.
going because the combat is fun, and I keep every now and again. You like I said before, you get some new abilities to play with, and like you can if you upgrade some of the abilities. So when you master the abilities, you can apply them to any of the other sort of icon abilities that you get. So you can mix and match with like the Phoenix abilities with like the Titan ability guy. So there's one like sort of basic skill that they all like each class has that you can't move around, but then they all have these other skills that you can, if you upgrade them and master them, you can then flick them around all these other. So you can have like the grapple hook person, have like the fire person or the Titan person's special attacks if you master them. So yeah, I don't know how many hours I've done. I've got to the last landmass, I think. So
Right.
I've probably only got another 100 hours to go or something stupid.
That's it all.
It's only Final Fantasy after all.
Good. Next.
Me again? Or are we going
Sure.
like round and round?
Nah, let's get you done.
So I've played quite a bit of Tears of the Kingdom as well.
I like the fact that you're doing these sort of small games.
Yeah, just tickling away at these tiny little games. Like just cram a couple of them in the week to like get on with
Well,
it.
the last time we spoke, let me help drive this, because the last time we spoke, it was early days, I think, for Tears of the Kingdom, wasn't it? So you hadn't even started really building shit with, attaching shit to.
Yeah,
what do they call that stuff? It's like enchanted items
underhand.
or whatever. Right?
What
I
the
can't
fuck is
remember.
it called?
There's a
Ultra
word
hand.
for them.
There's Ultra Hand, which is the sticking shit together.
Yeah.
Like to make things, and then there's Fuse.
They're artifacts, though, aren't they? Called artifacts or something.
Artifacts.
I can't remember. Whatever. Anyway, but like the fan and the wheels and shit. So anyway.
So that's all Ultra Hand shit. You can make contraptions.
Yeah.
Like sticking shit together. I managed to master the flying. I say master. I managed to work out how to fly without fucking dying instantly. On the wing, you get a wing thing that you stick some fans on.
Yeah.
And you have to hit the fans to make them work, and then they fly. But the actual wing only has it's a finite like lifetime before it fucking just disappears, which is a bit annoying. It's a bit like weapon degradation, but for a flying thing, which you might be using to traverse a long way, and then all of a sudden it just disappears. You're like, oh, I guess I'm just gliding the rest of the way.
I don't remember it doing that.
It does do that. Maybe you didn't fly long enough.
No,
it does do that.
You know what? That stuff was pretty neat but I only ever really did it when I needed it.
You haven't finished it though, have you? So
I haven't finished yet, though. To be fair, yeah, still in the underworld somewhere.
Have it? I mean, I did the same I went to the same sort of main. You get to a point where it's like there's some weird shit happening in the world, and it's in each of these like 4 or 5 regions, and it's the same regions that were in Breath of the Wild. So it's like I went to the Zoras first because that's where I went first in Breath of the Wild, which are the fish people. And if you get the suit, that means you can fly up the waterfalls. So I've cleared out there a bit so far. That's the main bit that I've done. I've killed the sort of. I've got rid of all the sludge in the Zora area, which is what like you have to do basically. So all that shit's gone, and now it's like off to the next big area. Which, I mean, it's the same areas, isn't it? But there's now, as well as the ground, there's obviously the sky shit.
Yeah.
And so the next there's like a really hot. Well, there's a place basically where everything that fucking burns. You're just walking around and everything just catches fire.
Is that England?
Where the rock people are. Yes, that's England at the moment, yeah. Or it's actually France and Spain at the moment, apparently. Because they're literally evacuating people from places. But, yeah, so the Gorons, they're the rock people. But literally, if you're walking around with something like a bow and arrow that's made of wood, it literally, even if you're not using it, it just fucking starts catching fire, and then your fucking shields are catching fire. Yeah, it is cool. It's very, what's that? There's a word for that. Can't think right now because I'm drunk. It's not immersive, but something like that.
Yeah,
it's sort of immersive sim. It's like everything's like it just all interacts with whatever's going on
Yeah.
in the environment. So.
It has a rule set, right? Which
Yeah,
it does
yeah,
very
and
well
it
in
sticks
keeping-
to it religiously. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anything that would, you might have a club or whatever. If you pick it out in a place that's really fucking hot, it just catches fire. All that sort of shit. It's just cool. It is. These two games are really just so fucking good. Tears of the Kingdom and
They
Breath of
really
the Wild are just amazing games. And I've tried to just like put it on the back burner a bit, to be honest, because I was like, I just got to finish Final Fantasy before I really get into Tears of the Kingdom. So, like I said, I've done the Zora bit where you have to get rid. You beat a boss basically. It's nothing like the. You don't have the big. Fuck me, what were they called? In Breath of the Wild, you had the 4 big
Yeah.
dungeon type things that you had to solve. Like they were bosses,
they're
and then
really
you had a
nice.
little mini boss fight. You had to do like a load of puzzles in a specific, like an elephant, a giant fucking elephant or whatever it was in one of them, and then you'd fight a mini Ganondorf or whatever sort of thing, and then then you'd have to. But you didn't have to do that so far in Tears of the Kingdoms. I've just had to beat a fucking weird flying octopus thing in the Zora area to get rid of all the sludge and shit, and now got more shit to do. But it's fun. It's great. Get a Switch 2 before they're fucking really expensive. Because it looks fucking amazing.
Yeah,
And
I think
it
I'm gonna
runs
get
really
Switch 2 at
smooth.
Christmas.
Too late. You need to buy it before
No.
September.
No, I'll be all right. All right, what else you got?
And briefly, I played a demo this evening of a game called G Rebels, which is on Steam. So an early access at the moment. It's sort of a spiritual successor to a big old PlayStation game called G Police. For those old people that might remember that.
E-Police.
G Police.
Yeah, no, that's not on my radar at all. That I don't.
The G Rebels. Or
No, G Police. I don't know anything about it.
you don't
No.
know G Police?
No.
There were 2 games that my brother was massively into. G Police was one of them. There was another game at the same time on the PlayStation. Can't remember what it was right now. Anyway, so G Police, you were flying around a city in like a sort of like a helicopter type thing, and doing police things in probably like a pretty bad environment, I imagine. I can't really remember. I didn't play G Police.
I don't
But
know
G
why it was never on
Rebels-
my radar, but
Looks fucking amazing.
yeah, I watched you sent a link to it, and I watched
Just
it
the
and thought,
Steam
that does
page.
look good. Yeah.
I'm not 100%. It's like it's in early access, so not everything's 100% working properly. Like the cockpit bit, I don't know if there's anything really to pay attention to in the cockpit.
That's okay.
So far, but there may be. I don't know. I've not played loads. Like I say, I'm only playing the demo. But yeah, you're just kind of scooting around, flying like a sort of Blade Runner-esque city with massive fucking skyscrapers, neon fucking lights and adverts and shit everywhere. And it looks pretty fucking good. It's just like I loaded it up and on the options it was everything's like ultra. Everything was ultra. I was like, okay, we'll just see how it goes. And it ran fine. So initial impressions, quite a good looker. I was fucking struggling a bit with the controls. I couldn't work out because your right stick is like your pitch and yaw, sort of yaw, but it's like your up and down view. And I was like, I kept sort of flicking between. I feel like I want to press up to look up, which is like first person shooter type thing, and actually then going, oh no, I'm in a fucking
need to go
plane,
in
so I need
first.
to push. Yeah. So I was having a bit of a wobble with that quite a bit, and that was doing my head in a bit. So I need to kind of like go down a line with it and go, I'm going to just alternate it and go back to like, because I was quite, in the old days, I used to play quite a lot of flight sims and stuff. So I'd know like pushing down when you were like pushing the nose down. But now I'm like pushed down. Look, so when I say down, it's like pushing up on the stick that made the nose go down. But now it's like I pushed up on the stick. I wanted to go up. And it's like, yes, I'm a bit fucked up over the years.
Right.
So you need to choose your control method that you think. But it does look pretty fucking cool, I have to say. I don't know how much game there is at the moment because it's early access. So
I read the reviews on it, and it's sort of I ended up a little bit like, some people are saying it's good, some people are saying it's not a lot of substance yet, but it's got the makings of
there's good bare bones, I would say.
Yeah.
The flight does feel pretty cool, but yeah, I'm just like in that weird headspace of like I feel like I keep pressing the wrong way to do what I want it to do because I didn't play it for very long. But
right,
and I'm not sure how much is actually there at the moment for the early access, but it does look pretty promising. So
right.
G Rebels. It's off. There's a demo. G-Rebels demo on Steam, and it is an early access. It's relatively cheap, like 20 odd quid.
Ooh, how much? Greedy devs.
I mean,
Okay.
there we go. I was waiting.
Very good. Okay. Who wants to go next? Should I go? Just in no particular order.
Go for it.
Resident Evil 5 on Steam. Finished that last night with my son.
Ooh.
We got finished. We killed
Finished. Saw credit.
Yeah, roll credits. Did we kill Wesker? Who knows, right? But apparently we.
Is that an option then?
Well, no, it's just the ending, right? You fight. It's one of those. It's typical Resident Evil. At every point, every bad guy turns into some big monster that you've got to kill. But Resident Evil 5 really is. It's a lot of action. Like it's almost all action. Like there was not the final boss, but the pre-boss to the 5, which is some lady who turns into a giant thing. The most huge thing you got to fight. Like the amount of firepower and weapon drops and health drops and stuff like that, it just continually throws at you. And like my dinner was ready. It was like, oh, when are we fit? Like a lot of the fights took a long time. It seemed like a long time. But anyway, we went through it. I'm not sure. I asked my son what he thought of it, and he said it was slop. I don't know whether he was just taking the piss or not. I said, really? And I tried to get a decent answer, and he kept calling it slop. But I don't know whether that's him just being an asshole or whatever. And then he's just, or whatever.
Like father, like son.
I enjoyed playing. Yeah, I enjoyed. Hey, I enjoyed playing it. It's good. Yeah, it was good fun playing it. Certainly, there were some good levels. There were some good levels that caned us, and we had to go, do them 2 or 3 times. A lot of them, they really did throw a lot of bad. There was one level we were going through. They threw tons of bad guys at us. It was good fun. It was good fun, challenging.
Console did this come out on?
It's
PS3, I think.
Is it PS3? It looks really fucking old, man.
Yeah, but bizarrely, there are parts of it I was like, that's really well done. That's really well done. That's showing its age, but generally, I really enjoy it. Still, really enjoyed it. I think it's a great game. So
I feel like my brain's
done.
busted because Resident Evil 4 remake. It's like obviously it's a remake, so Resident Evil 4 probably didn't look as good as 5, but 5 looks quite old.
It is old though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
not as old as 4.
It's an Xbox 360 game. I mean, the original 4 looks really old, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with the remake.
A 5?
So that'll be good. Yeah.
Well, do you know something no one else does?
I think they've said that was coming.
No, they didn't
not the
say
next,
that.
but the
It's
one
Veronica.
after. Yeah, Veronica first, and then the 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. Dave put me onto Fortune Mill.
Yes.
So I got that last week. That
Come on, I was gonna say, what's that done to your spare time?
Well, it definitely. As soon as I started playing,
played a lot of darts.
I had to rip myself away from it. Like there was definitely a couple of times where I was like, "Oh, I'll just fire up Fortune Mill," and then and I was like, "Do not do that. Just don't fire it up," because it's just a click fest, and the more levels and rooms that you unlock, there's more for you to do. It doesn't feel like it's not like a cookie clicker where it's the one thing you're concentrating on. There's lots of different things, and they all interact with each other. I found all that very clever. I will say I'm giving up on it, by the way. I haven't finished it. I've given up. I've packed it up. That's it. I'm done. For 2 reasons. One, I found finding late stage a bit boring. And 2, it tanked my machine on one of the plays. It just
Did it really?
Basically gummed up my whole PC.
Right.
And to be honest, put quite a few hours into it, and I was like, I wasn't feeling proud playing it. Like I was,
Okay.
Felt like you're wasting your life.
I was feeling less about myself. I like that some parts, but I will say, worth your time. It was pretty cool. Love my little mousy gunner.
Yeah.
And like I say, I thought a lot. I don't think all the games are good. I don't think all the things are
There's some
fantastic.
better ones. Oh, I did say at the time. Yeah, there's some.
Yeah, I'd like to go back and listen to what you said about it actually, and compare notes. But you know, there's some decent stuff in there. I got my money's worth. I got my money's worth, and it was okay. And then just as an aside, I loaded up my Epic account, which I do every so often when I don't know what to play, because I have so many games in there, and a lot of them are pretty obscure.
Yeah.
I loaded one called Filament, which is a puzzle game.
What Trash Goblin?
Oh, I did play Trash Goblin for about 5 seconds.
I was
Can't
like,
remember.
what the fuck is that?
How did you know I was playing that?
It just like the last thing on Discord. It says your last activity was Trash Goblin 2 days ago.
Oh, you can see. Oh, I've got my account linked, have I?
Yes.
Yeah, don't waste your time with. Well, yeah, some people might like Trash Goblin.
I mean, it's trash.
It was trash to me. Filament was okay, but I grew very bored of the puzzles it throws at you. So basically, Filament, you are walking through a spaceship, and there's like terminals that you have to unlock. I have no idea what the fuck is going on, but you have to unlock these terminals, and basically unlocking the terminals means you do 5 puzzles. And in each of these puzzles, they're basically a top down, and you have a little guy, and he's got a string attached to him, and you have to walk him around the room, and the string touches certain things and makes them light up, and if it touches other things, then it breaks the contacts. And it's basically that sort of puzzle where you've got to then weave your guy around the room so it touches all the things that need to be touched, and then then it opens a door and he can walk out through the door, which is pretty cool. The first few puzzles were all right, and I liked the way that I had to solve some of the puzzles, and you know, I wrapped my head around them and figured it out. And then I went to the next terminal. It was more of those puzzles. And then I went to the next terminal. It was more of those puzzles. And by the time I got to the third terminal, I was like, I've had enough of these puzzles. And they don't seem to be throwing anything. You know, they're changing the puzzles up and they're becoming more difficult and they're adding elements to them. But the format of the puzzle with this guy walking around with this piece of string wore very thin on me quite quickly. So could be someone's cup of tea. Not really mine, and I like to check out some of these puzzle games, but yeah.
Are you still playing Artisan of Glimeth?
I dipped my toe back into that the other day. That game I haven't uninstalled it yet, so so I think I will keep going back into it. I fired it up and I noticed that I hadn't even got to a section that's all still clouded over on the overworld. So I would like to get to that and figure out what's going on about that. The only thing I will say with the Artisan of Glimeth, or whatever the fuck it's called, is that I suffer greatly from I like the small puzzles, small bite-sized puzzles, and then it gives you a level 7, which is massive, and I just look at it and I go, I know I can do you.
Can't be asked.
But I cannot be arsed with the hour it's going to take. But I think with Artisan of Glimeth, you can get away with not doing high-level puzzles. Like if you do the highest level puzzles, they embellish your rewards or whatever, but I think you can still progress without doing the highest level puzzles. And so I'm going to keep at that. It's not a bad one just to fire up, and it's nicely done. The interface is good. I recommend, if you like a puzzle game, check that one out. I believe, I know Duke Scath has been playing it too.
Yeah, I can't remember if he said he finished it or not.
I think he said he finished it.
I think he's sort of doing the extra stuff now.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I feel like is what he's saying.
So anyway, so that's what I've been up to. And I'm playing a bit of Hunt, of course, in the background.
Of course.
How's that with the new shit?
It's good.
How's the new shit?
It's good. Hunt's keeping me busy because
people be complaining, people be praising. I can't remember what.
Oh, I don't know.
New stuff is.
Basically, I mean, I've got the battle pass going on right now, which I'll finish. I've prestige to level 100, so I don't have any of that to worry about, which is refreshing now.
Just playing for the love now.
No, I'm playing for money, and also they've released a lot of story challenges. So these mini stories with challenges. So there's always work to do. So like one of my challenges is right now get 10 headshots with an uppercut. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But I'm at it. I'm going for it. I've got
Right,
four.
okay.
I've got
They're
4
expensive.
so far.
That's the only problem with those, is they're fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
but the thing is, honestly, Neil, I'm utterly loaded. I got 60 grand now, and I'm not even really trying.
I
Right?
don't even remember how much I had. I feel like I had
You
nearly
got up to
100.
100 and something, didn't you?
I feel like it did.
So money's not an issue. And I've got the mindset now of like, I go in with cheap guns, and if I find a gun that's expensive, I take it out with me, right? I do a lot of looting. I'm doing a lot of fighting. I'm really enjoying it, right? I feel like there's a massive weight off my shoulder now that I don't have to prestige anymore. So that's nice. And they also introduced
Hang on,
this.
hang on. Let's go back to that. What do you mean you
Yeah.
don't need to prestige anymore?
Yeah,
I
100. That's
prestige
it.
to 100.
Max.
I got to prestige level 100. It's max.
So you're
So I
100,
just-
100
Okay.
now.
Right.
Yeah. So I
So
can't
when you kill
prestige
people,
any
they're like,
further.
oh, fucking loser.
Yeah. Loser.
Okay. So you're the
Yeah.
max level, like the no further progression.
No.
Right. Okay.
So I keep myself busy now with fighting, and I just have a laugh. I only play when I want it, when I feel up for it, and I'm enjoying it. And yeah, it's good. It's good. So
Good.
that's me. And they change it up a lot too, eh? Like they have this balloon. Have
That's
you seen
what-
the balloon shit they got
Oh,
going
people
on now?
that's what people moaning about, the balloon.
At first, I was moaning about it, but actually, it's quite exciting. If you go there, there's always a fight going on. And like, I went there the other day, and I was watching this guy, and he got the balloon up and running, and he's inflating the balloon. And then I saw him, and he put in a load of boxes into the balloon because you can take out these special crates which give you money and weapons and stuff.
And then
And
you
then he
shot
put it, and then he put in the bounty as well, which you put in there as well. And then I shot him, and then I launched the balloon and took all the spoils. And I'm telling you, that gave me a skip in my step. For the
You
day.
are a secret Argentinian, aren't you?
Play like an Argentinian. That's my motto.
Punching people in the back of the head just before they're about to do something good.
All right, who's next?
Okay.
Dave.
Yes. Factorio. I visited another planet, and fucking hell. Basically started again. It was the the amount of learning and changes that happens when you completely change how things happen on another planet in Factorio is really good. It's kept me going. I've recently got an achievement that only 7% have got, as basically do some science on on another planet. So
Are you still doing this in like whatever it is, like creative mode, sort of
no,
Minecraft?
no,
You're feeling with
so-
like the baddies are coming for you.
So no, I've disabled baddies, but you still get achievements. I disabled cliffs on the starter planet, but that didn't disable it on all the other planets. So all the achievements for all the other planets are still there, minus the baddies. But yeah, it's really good. I really still really enjoying it. I'm still playing loads. There's a lot to it. There's a little bit of idleness. I'm setting stuff up and just letting it run to sort of build stuff up. Yeah, it's really good. And
Do you get up at early and then like set it running and then leave it running while you're at work? maybe?
No.
Sure
I
about
I I have I have I have started it while I've been working and have it on the background on another screen while I'm working on the one, and then just wait for things to happen, and then but there's two things about it. Is I could do a lot more to sort of progress a lot quicker, but I can't be asked. But I like to set up my things and then sort of wait for it to fulfill what's needed, and then progress on to the next one before like getting thousands of the same items that I need. I just run it like quite slowly. So yeah, I'm playing that. The next thing is going to a few different planets. I've got to progress a few different sciences on different planets. From there, I've watched a few videos on it,
seems not too bad. The first one is apparently the hardest, but maybe that's just like just I've played the start of this game so many times. I pretty much know exactly what I need to do on the starter world and how it works and the, the progression and what you need to get going. It's the fact that it's changed how everything works on the second planet, and it's kind of kicked my ass a little bit. But that's part of the fun. So yeah, I've enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
The second game I was going to talk about is Valheim.
Oh, I remember that.
I fixed my server. I had a little PC running a server for Minecraft and what was the other game? There's another game.
Terraria.
Terraria.
Yeah.
That's it. And luckily enough, Matt and I think your son basically finished what they needed to do, and basically the server died. It was a hard drive. It was a cheap SSD of like half a gig or a gig. Basically just
An old
failed on
2.5-inch SSD level.
it was a no-name brand that but to be honest, I was putting it under a lot of work. So I've been meaning to fix it for a while, and I've had a spare 4 terabyte um, network NAS storage hard drive just sitting there. So I was like, oh, I'll just put that in it. So I did that and upgraded it to Windows 11. And I was like, oh, I don't really know what to do. And I remembered someone was saying about Valheim. So I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll fire up a Valheim.
It's finished now, isn't it?
server.
It's out. 1.0.
No,
Is it not?
it's not.
I thought it
No,
was
not
finished.
yet. No, it's
It must be fucking
in
soon.
mid-August. I think they're
Is it?
saying that they're gonna release it. I did
Everyone
look into
complains
it.
about the Ashlands like being an absolute shithead.
Right, I don't know. I haven't got that far. I've literally not even hit the first boss yet on my server.
Have you got?
Yeah,
You literally started all over again. Have you not got Seelheim?
no.
Oh no!
I've literally started again.
Where was Seelheim? Was that your server, Dave, for that
that was
one
what we
too?
had.
Oh, I didn't.
Someone
That was
had the
somebody
files
else's
for it.
server. I'm starting again.
God.
Brand new server. No, that's
Lazy
part of
might
the
have to
fun,
do some
isn't
work.
it? So I've kicked it off. I've put the details in the Discords. So if anybody wants to join, just find the details in the general. It's free for all. It's 10 people at the moment. I think that's the max you can actually have on a server.
Is it?
Apparently so.
There's
In
quite a
in
lot
the
of
ones that
people
I could
doing
find.
that fight. A lot of hangers on.
So yeah, I've jumped on. I've built a house, kind of to the east of where you spawn in.
I mean, each spawn is like unique, isn't it? Well, not unique, but there's like seeds, like Minecraft.
Yes. So there's seeds for the world, and the world that I've created. I think when I spawned in basically where all the altars are. So I think most people will spawn in there. So yeah,
I did.
yeah. So yeah, I've played it a little bit. I've built a house, and yeah, I think I'll just progress this slowly. I'm gonna keep the
God, we
server up
played
for
so much this game.
yeah. I'll keep it up for a while until we until
There was
we
like
get
a
bored of it.
period of time the podcast was just basically talking about Valheim.
Yes, yeah, that was around. That was around.
It's about 5 years ago.
Yeah, maybe
Yep.
5 or 6 years ago. It's still good. They've created a really nice. They've changed the building tool so it snaps. You can snap to
Oh
the
shit!
top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. So it
That's
actually
how it
makes
works in
like.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Is it?
You
Ooh.
know, the Ultra Hand.
But it makes it a lot easier to do a lot of the building stuff.
which is cool.
There was a thing where you had to have so many bits touching the ground, or whether it just fall apart, wasn't it?
Yes, there is. Yeah, there is still that. There is the strength modifier, and you can create basically additional sort of things to
Columns.
shore things up. Yeah, you know, you can put big what's it called, beams up that actually like shore up.
So if you attach a
building.
beam to the ground, it's like it's attached to the
Yeah.
ground, so it's solid and it doesn't like fucking
Exactly.
get two
Yeah.
tiles round and everything just goes. Beep, I'm just going to
Yeah.
fall over.
But yeah, it does like you find natural or old structures around the world, and if you like undermine it, you take out the bottom layer. It basically starts.
Going to have to install Valheim again, aren't we?
It's still good.
Like I could do with playing another game that takes about 300 hours to fucking finish.
Yeah. So I've only put like, I don't know, an hour or two in the last couple of days. So I think unless Matt jumps on and just fucking smash
Planting fucking turnips every day, every 6 hours.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be a slow
Just got to
burn.
find the latest, the most current min-maxing.
Yeah, I thought Stan was going to jump on, but apparently he's playing a server with his other mates and just smashing through that. So yeah, it's gonna be a slow burn one. So yeah, it's just jump on and do what you want.
And it works across platforms now.
It is cross-platform.
Yes, it does, because I was on Xbox and
Yes.
I joined the server.
That's a good segue.
Go for it.
So yes, so I played Valheim for about, I reckon, if I made 10 minutes, I'm probably exaggerating.
Right.
Oh.
It took me a long time to work out how the hell to get onto this server. It's not straightforward as I thought it was going to be. And then when I finally did work it all out, I messaged Dave and said, I still can't get on. And then I realised that I had two numbers ran the wrong way on the. So I got on and I joined. It was looked a little bit like Stonehenge. It was
Have you played
loads
before?
of sort of boulders. I have not played before. And I have not got a fucking clue what I'm supposed to do.
Nice.
Right.
It's a survival
and,
crafting game where you kill things and chop down trees.
I don't know what I was expecting. I thought there would be people that I could go and talk to and things.
Oh,
but
they
I'm
are.
assuming
They're usually baddies, though.
right. Okay. So unless there's people on there that I can go and meet and talk to, and so if I spawn into this game, how far away from you would I be, Dave? If I spawned, if I joined the server and I got on like I did the other day, if you're on it as well, where are you? Can I see you on the map?
You should be able to, yeah.
How far away would you be? It's not like
Not far.
Minecraft. You could be.
We
right,
spawned
okay,
very close together.
right. So if I just go wandering off in a direction,
Start
I might
knocking
just
down
come
everyone
across.
else's house.
Oh, you can do. Oh, right. Oh, you can do that, can you? Oh, excellent. I might play it then. So no, I'll have a look at it, but I don't know. I've only got it on a trial. I think it's 5 hours, so I don't know. It's only about 12 quid, but it's still
on
in
Xbox?
preview. So yeah,
Well, it'll be more when it's not in
it's
preview.
next to nothing. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. But you were saying it's been out for 5 years and it's still in preview. So
And it's not. I feel like it's out finished this year. I thought it'd finished, but
it's going to be. It's 1.0 is going to be like August. Yeah, mid-August.
okay. So I will quickly. I did have it in my notes and I took it off because it's getting on time. But I will quickly talk about my experience of trying to play an old 360 game. Well, everybody's talking about physical discs disappearing, and you can still play all your old games if you've got your discs and stuff like this. I've got Call of Duty World at War on disc, 360 game, and it's backwards compatible. So I put it in my Xbox thinking I would just be able to play it. Turns out I've got to download the whole game. onto the
That should only take
hard
about
drive.
5 minutes.
Well, it does only take 5 minutes, but if you're planning on not having any internet and playing a game just off a disc, you can't fucking do it. You still have to install the game. So I
Well,
did
you do
install it
now.
because I
If you had a
wanted.
360, you might not have to.
Well, this is what I was getting to. If you had a 360, can you still just put it in the 360 and not have no connection and play that game? I don't reckon you can. I reckon it still needs to connect to some sort of server.
No, I
to
reckon if on a
verify.
360, it won't download up the updates like
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
on a 360, but on a new
So-
console, it's like, nah, this is an old fucking
Yeah.
about 20 years old game, mate. You need to update
So
it.
obviously, I didn't have I finished the game many times. I didn't have a save. And I had a quick look on my
Oh,
achievements
so you did
and
actually
noticed that.
install it, then, did you?
Yeah, I installed it and started playing it. So I had to start from the beginning because I didn't have a save. So I had a quick look at my achievements, which I did in about 2013, and 2 of the levels I didn't finish in veteran. For whatever reason, I probably thought, oh, I fucking had enough of dying 5 million times. I'll just knock it down to hardened and finished it. So I thought, well, I might just play it through and do these levels. You got to start from the beginning.
Of the
'cause you
entire
can't.
game?
Yes, because you can't go
Because you ain't got save.
until you finish it. You can't jump levels,
Yeah.
but you can play it in easy, and then once you've finished it, you can pick a level and play it in. So I
Chapter
thought,
select.
yeah, fly through it, do it easy. When I finished, I'll do chapter select for the 2 chapters I haven't finished in veteran, and I'll just do them. So I started the game, and I thought, well, I might just do it in veteran anyway, because I've done it before. It can't be that hard. Well, it turns out it's not that hard.
Is it not?
Actually, it's nowhere near as hard as doing veteran in the newer games.
There was
I
a
did
point
die a
where
few
it just
times.
became impossible, I feel like. There was a bit where I had to
Yes.
throw grenades
there's
at tanks and shit, and it was just impossible.
Right. That's okay. That's as far as I got. It's only on the 3rd level. So I did the first 2 levels in veteran, and it's the old story. You come off the beaches, you have to fight your way through, go through the trenches, and it is actually still a very, very good game. It's cool. It's Call of Duty campaigns at its best. It is brilliant. But when I got to the level that I hadn't finished, I started it because I was in veteran. The problem with this game is when you start a level, for some reason, it starts off in easy again. I don't know whether it's just there was a problem with the game or whether. So I did the first level in veteran. Second level, I did it. When I finished it, that was one of the levels I hadn't got an achievement for, and I didn't get an achievement. I thought, oh, fuck it. Why has that not popped? When I looked at it, I'd only finished it in recruit. I didn't change it myself. The first level says I've finished it in veteran. When it started the second level, it started it in recruit. So I thought, bollocks, I've got to do it again now. So I turned it off. I thought, oh, I'm not doing it now. I'll do it tomorrow. When I come back to play the game, save file, cloud save file, corrupt. Couldn't fucking play it.
You're
Had
like,
to start
fuck this.
again. Yeah, and I thought, nah, I'm not doing this shit. Turned it off.
No way
So
good, is it?
there's obviously a problem with cloud save files. Whether it is because it's got a resume in it. You can pause, go off, turn it off. Quick
Oh,
play,
like
whatever
on
it
the
is. I can't remember
Xbox
what it's
Series X,
called.
yeah.
Quick resume. I'm wondering whether it goes into quick resume.
That's what all those.
And
Anything
obviously-
that's online connected fucks up with those, doesn't it?
Well, it's always worked with. Yeah, well, if you play Call of Duty and turn it off, when you turn it on again, it says you've been disconnected because obviously you've turned it off. But a normal game that's not online does
Like
quick resume
Destiny would
works
fuck
fine.
up. All of those games, they all
Yes.
fuck up when you
Yeah,
turn it off.
Forza,
It's
anything
like
like
you've
that.
basically
because it's-
timed out. It's like you've been inactive on the server for fucking like
Yes, yeah.
5 minutes.
So
It's like
when
you're
you
taking
put
up
Call
server
of Duty
time, man.
on,
You're not doing anything. Fuck
yeah.
off.
So Call of Duty, put that back on, turn it on the next day. The current Call of Duties, it wouldn't go back to the start screen, but it would just say, "Oh, you've lost connection. Reconnect." So it would still be at the point you left it, but you've lost your connection, you see. So I gave up on that. I've played, I don't know if it's a new game or not, but I've played a game called Hell Is Us.
Hell Is Us. It's not new, but it's came out in the last 12 months.
Okay, so
I heard
this
some people be
is...
quite positive about this.
I haven't played any of the Soulsy games. I read a little bit. People were saying that it was Souls-like, and I can tell you now that there's a lot of rolling about and stabbing people from behind and such likes. So it's
Sounds like a good night out.
it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle game. It's a shooter. It's a
I installed
adventure
this earlier anyway. I'll tell you that
game.
much. I ain't played it yet.
The very first thing it tells you is there is no map, there is no markers, there is no telling you where you're going and what you're doing. You have to just explore and work it out for yourself.
Or watch
Which
it
I
on
fucking
YouTube.
hate. Because if I don't know where I'm fucking going, I keep going round and round in circles.
Life's too short not to know where you're going.
But the first bit I'm assuming is a little bit more linear because
Yeah.
there were you're in a it's like a jungle sort of foresty type environment. There's a few there's pathways here, there's pathways there. But I've managed to I had to find this house. Well, I didn't know I was finding a house because it don't tell you bugger all. But basically, I walked along a little bit, went through a couple of paths that looked like they were a bit more trodden sort of thing. This looks more like the way you'd want to go rather than turning that right up that hill or down there towards this river. It sort of guides you, but it's not. Yeah. So I get to this house, talk to this old man. Oh, there's something going on. My son's died. This has happened. And there's a little bit of dialogue. And so my character says, "Oh, well, how do I get to this village?" And he says, "Well, you got to drive there. It's miles away, but there's some soldiers just up the road that come here every couple of days. They've got a vehicle. Go and see if you can speak to them." So you go up this hill, find this soldier. He's nearly dead. Oh mate, he's buggered off in there into this little dungeon. He's got the key, but I can't get you in there until you go and get me a first aid kit and I'll tell you how to get in. So you have to go and get the first aid kit. It's just up the road a little bit. Come back, and you go into this cave or a dungeon area. And that's when the game actually starts. Because at this point you haven't got any equipment, you haven't got a gun, you haven't got anything. So you go into this little area, this weird sort of scream type character ghoul creature thing comes, and you pull out a gun. It's all a set piece thing, and you fire your gun at him a few times, and he kills you. So you and then you start again, not from exactly from the start, but someone says, "Oh, you're not really dead, you know, get back in and sort this out." So the next time you start, this girl comes in, with a massive sword, tries to kill the ghoul. The ghoul kills it, and you pick up the sword, and you've now got a weapon. And it's basically, from what I can see, is a dungeon crawler puzzle. It's very it's like God of War, and in the environment and the characters, and it's like Resident Evil. It's got lots of little puzzles that you've got to solve to get into to open doors, to get. So you have to go one way. It's just like Resident Evil with the puzzles. They're not too difficult. It doesn't help you at all, but they're not too difficult to work out. So there might be three little areas. You come to a door and there'll be two things either side, and you've got to find something that fits that slot. So you can go left and go that way, and then you kill a few things, and then you find a little, trinket or whatever, and you put it in the slot, and then you go the other way, get to there, pick it up. When you put two things in, the door opens just like Resident Evil. The combat is absolutely brilliant. I've started off with this big sword, and after about a half hour, I then picked up these two little axes. So I'm using two axes, and it's only so you roll, you dodge, you can parry, and then you can hit them with your weapon. And then so I've just carried on. There's some more little puzzles and a little bit of story. And then I've got out of this area, and it's like I'm in the trenches now, and it's all sort of open world. You can go anywhere you want. And if you don't go the right way, you don't find a puzzle. There's puzzles everywhere. Every time I went somewhere, there's another puzzle that I don't know anything about yet. I've got this little drone thing that follows me, and he scans all this, like writing on the walls. Because the first time you look at this writing on the wall, it says, "Oh, you don't know how to read this. You can't decipher it." But now I've got this little drone thing that follows around, and he scans the things and tells me what it says. I am. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful.
Is this on Game Pass?
It is.
Yeah. So this is the bit that's worrying me. At the moment, I'm enjoying it. You pick a lot of things up, and there's a lot of text. You find bits of paper on the floor or on a desk, and it's got a lot of text on it, and you can read it when you pick it up. And it'll give you clues to things that you might find later, or you need to, or something you're specifically looking for. So there was one where there was a wheel of lots of different wheels, and you have to turn the wheels with different icons. And when you get the three icons in line, it'll open the door. So it mentions, so you find a bit of paper or read a thing on the wall, and it mentions being these two snakes. And then you go a bit further, and there's another thing on the wall, and it says something about fire. And then when you go back to this thing, you go around the dials, and there's a picture with one of the outer rings has got like 10 different icons on it, and one of them's a two-headed snake, so that you know that one of them is on that wheel. So once you've found the three things, you can go back and open the door by lining up these things. I haven't found any. I've played it for about an hour and a half. I haven't found,
Done
and there's
quite a
lots
lot
of
in an hour
killing,
and a half.
lots of weaponing. I think apparently it takes about 45 hours. The puzzles I've found aren't that difficult, but there's lots of other puzzles that aren't part of the main story, but obviously I'm coming back to them at some point because I need to find other things. I read a little thing about it, and it says you have to fucking write stuff down. You have to get a pen and paper and write.
Or you look
When
at a
you see
guide.
something, you fucking write it down. You've got to take photograph of something on the screen, because when you want to fucking work out what you got to do and do it, you can't see the information. So you need to either write it down or take a photograph of it so that you can fucking look at it and work it out as you're doing it. And that is worrying me a little bit, because I don't
Like the
think I want
Blueprints
to do
action game.
that.
I've just
But
reserved it in the library.
Oh.
I think it's a Fraser and Neil game. It's got stuff that Fraser loves to do. It's got stuff that Neil loves to do. Whether you both like it because you don't like the other bits, I don't know. I'm going to try and stick
I've
with
heard
it because
things
it
that I was
looks
like,
really good.
I
It
looked at
hasn't
it
got
before, and I was like, I
it
feel
hasn't got
like I would like
really
this.
great reviews on Steam. It's like 70%.
70%, 7
But
out
the
of 10.
people that it takes time. You've got to explore.
The first thing I
'Cause
saw
you-
when I pulled up something here, it said somebody was saying it's a slow burn, and you have to expect that, right? And then once,
But I didn't think it was that, because I wouldn't have fucking played it, would I? You know me.
No.
You know what I'm like. If it don't pick me up after 10 minutes, it's gone. But I played it for an hour and a half this afternoon, and I still want to play it.
Interesting
So if it's
game.
a slow, Yeah, it is really good. It is really good. And I got to this one little area, and then all these little ghouls and things come. One of them's got this big like chain thing, and it's got like sort of like crystallized blood, and it flies around, and he's swinging it around. And I kept trying to kill this enemy, and it wasn't doing anything. And then I realised I got to fucking hit his thing. The thing he's trying to kill me with, I've got to destroy first before I can then kill him. But it's really good. I'm saying it's really good. I'll probably come back next week and say I've
never
had
played it.
enough because they've got pissed me off. But
Fucking got
For
killed
now.
about 1,000,000 times.
I've only died twice.
Mm.
I turned it off the second time I died because I just didn't. You don't start back at the start. You start. There is save
Forgiven.
points, and you can manually save.
It's
And when
not
you
a
die, it
Souls-like
goes
by the
back
sound
to
of it.
a.
It's got Souls-like
The combat.
mechanics,
The combat
but-
is
yeah.
Combat is.
So yeah,
And there's two chain. There's going to be lots of different weapons and
I feel
different
like
abilities.
like people say something's a Souls-like. It's not really like the
Mhm.
Souls-like combat is just like Zelda's fucking got Souls-like combat. If you want, you
I
just
would
fucking die
say-
really quickly.
It's God of War with a Resident Evil puzzles.
I'm going to check it out. We'll see how it goes.
I think you should, Fraser, because I think you, especially if you start getting your bit of paper out and start writing shit down,
Yeah, I like doing that.
because you like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Got
think Neil would
plenty
like
of
it as well.
iCloud storage on your phone.
Yeah.
Taking all them pictures.
I think Neil would like it as well. Definitely.
I've
both of you
downloaded
give
it, like I
a
said.
go. I don't think
saw it. I was
Dave
like,
will like it.
I've looked at it multiple
No.
times on Steam and was like, I don't really want to
It
pay
looks
that much for it.
beautiful. It looks
But
really good.
I saw it on Game Pass. I was like, well, that's an instant download. So,
Definitely get past the initial little. Once you get into the like the sort of dungeons or into the caves areas and that, and it's all little rooms and corridors and shit. It's good.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
This could be my next Final Fantasy game.
The
Be back on the
bonus
PC.
is, looking at the library page, is it's not on anyone's radar. It's
No.
both copies are in the library. No one's playing it.
Oh,
So
you'll be getting it
hopefully I
tomorrow,
can get it
wouldn't
and
Ah,
keep it.
there you go.
Ooh.
Be good.
So that
All
was
right.
a nice little surprise. The absolute shit that I've played this week that's not worth talking about. I reckon I've played 10 games now. All fucking absolute trash.
Right.
On Game
Xbox,
Pass.
It's-
You not
Game
played
Pass.
Denture Attack?
Game
Denture
Pass
Attack's
games.
Denture Attack's on Game Pass. That's supposed to be good.
Denture
Mm.
Attack.
That's the Jet Set Radio Future train game, which is actually supposed to be good.
Right.
But
Okay.
it looks like it's going a bit down the Swanee, doesn't it?
Yeah,
There
well,
was
I'll
a
tell
game
you what
called
else is going down the Swanee.
This show.
This podcast. Dave,
Well, it's
The-
now
what you saying?
tomorrow. So
Planet
it's
Planet
officially
Cra-
tomorrow now.
Planet Crafter on Xbox. I'd recommend
On Game
that if
Pass.
you haven't picked that up. Yeah, I played that on Steam. I enjoyed that immensely. But other than that, Game Pass
There's
has
some
been a
weird
bit-
stuff that's hit. I'm like,
been a bit rubbish.
I played some Battlefield 6 as well for some reason. Not too sure why. The Red Sec. Is it Red Sec? Is that what it's
Red
called?
Sec
Yeah.
is the free bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I went back to Warzone. I played about 9 hours of Warzone.
Back on the
or
crack.
something.
Attaboy. Yeah, back on the crack.
Only until I had nothing
Back
else.
on-
I just literally
back
had
on the
nothing else
crack.
to
Yeah,
play.
you tell yourself whatever you need to keep yourself. to sleep
Season
at
4
night.
starts today. If you want Modern Warfare 4, if you buy it today, this is interesting actually. There is a skin that is in Black Ops 7 that I think it might be finished today actually. You had to pre-order by the 24th, and you would get a challenge in Black Ops 7 to unlock a skin that you can use in 4, but the skin is numbered.
Oh, like a
So-
limited edition.
100,000 skins.
Only got 15 million versions of it.
100,000, but your skin is numbered. The first person to complete the challenge gets number 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now there's up to 100,000, and then once that's gone. So you could end up with 875.
What is it, like a challenge with a weapon or something, or
you've got to kill something like you can do it through all the versions, but you've got to collect skulls by getting kills. Basically, you've got to get 5,000 kills in zombies, or I think I worked out because you get more skulls if you kill real people. If you
Yeah.
play
Warzone.
Warzone, you've got to kill about 200 people, proper people, which means I normally kill 8 or 9 proper people
you know
Per
what's going to
match.
in
happen,
an
don't
hour's
you?
game.
You know what's going
So
to
that's
happen, don't
gonna.
you? As soon as it goes live, the cheats are going to
Someone's
go
probably already
doink.
done it. Someone's
Mm.
already done it. Probably the quickest way apparently is to do it on zombies, but
Right.
and then once it gets to 9,999, that's it. It's done. But
Right.
now they're saying if you get number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, people are going to sell their
Yeah.
accounts because someone is going to buy skin number 1, skin number 2, skin
Yeah.
number whatever. So,
007.
but that's just the thing that's happened. I think it's today. I think the deadline to buy the
You want skin
pre-order.
69, really, don't you? Because that'll go for a fucking fortune. Or 6-7,
Yeah,
I guess,
they
nowadays.
just want your fucking money 4 months early. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's time to go to bed. I think.
All right,
Time to go for a wee.
Dave, do your thing. I gotta go. You gotta wee. He's gotta go to bed. I gotta eat. I don't know what Dave does. He's gotta go build a factory on another planet.
I'm going to bed, mate. Right. Thank you for listening to the Seal Podcast. If you'd like to ask questions, get involved, you can contact us on our web form, which is at sealpodcast.com. You can also contact us via email, which is sealpodcast@gmail.com, or join us on our Discord server. A link is pinned on our social medias and website. We have YouTube and Twitch channels, which we upload and stream to. Neil, shout outs.
We got Bunga, Rocksteady, Phelpsy, 06, and Mintsafe in the chat.
Wees.
Thanks for joining.
Yep. All right. Good. Yeah. Thanks very much, everyone. Thanks for your contributions. Thanks for listening. And yeah, a long
We're
one
back,
this week. There you go.
baby. We're back.
Oh, I'm not here
Or
next
at
week,
least-
by the way.
Oh, fuck me.
I was gonna say we're
I'm
back
away.
again. Like, no, okay, right.
Well, I am
Cool.
going away on holiday in August, so, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll be away next week, but these guys are more than capable.
What are you
of-
doing?
I'm going
Yeah.
up north.
Incognito.
Go to a lake.
How far north?
About 4 or 5 hours north.
What are you doing up there?
My uncle's cottage. I got there every year. So
Does.
Yeah,
yep, that'll be
almost
good for
Arctic.
the dog in the lake. Lots of fishing. That's all I'm going to do when I'm up there. So it's going to be great.
Sounds
Right.
good.
Let's
Just you and the dog.
No, my
Stop
three of us are
talking, I
coming
need a wee.
up. Okay, let's go. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
Laters.